Hello, hello, hello! What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Happy Thursday evening to ya all. Good to see ya. What's up, awesome dude? DH Worlds, Turdues, Orb Brian Oka for Lord Potatoey, Ed Morador, Nightbot, of course, Filthy Casual for Life Shadow, Titan, Louis Stem, DH Worlds. How's everyone doing this evening? Oh man, I am super excited for this deck. This deck, I just saw it today, and it's got Carmetra in Modern. It has to be sweet. It's gonna be so sweet. I'm excited for it. I don't know how much winning will do. Maybe it'll actually work, but maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, I guess it is Friday morning to all our European viewers. What's up, Turbo Janks Bank? Schwab, Johnny Viper B, Phil the Casual for Life, Jay Zoller, good to see ya. There are not many control cards in this one. We are control free, but spice heavy tonight. Terror Kills, hello from the US. I watched your work since you started. First time watching live. Well, welcome, Terror Kills. Good to see ya. Well, we only have 3 monuments, but we do have ways to find it, or a way to find it. This deck is crazy. It is super crazy. I'm really excited to try it out, though. It just is so weird. It's such a strange matchup, or mash-up, I guess. So I'm excited to give it a shot. Yes, we will hit the stream mode with the chat, but we gotta wait till we actually get in the match, because that's when the Moto chat pops up and we can do it. So I don't know if you remember the shared fate deck I shared with you last stream. I went 3-1 in my LGS. I do remember. That is awesome. Congratulations. Oi, Punk's not dead for the 7th month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Where is our chat? Why is our chat not there? Oh, I see. Hang on. Chat incoming. Thank you, awesome dude. Chat has arrived. All right, so tonight we are playing some super sweet Modern. I'm calling this deck Emeria Monument. I don't know what we should call it, but we got to do some reminders. Then we will talk about the deck, get into our league, and start playing. We can talk about organized play announcement, which was kind of anticlimactic, but it did come out today. We can talk about Bargy and Convolution. Welcome you both to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. What's up, Jay Rogers? Big Soups here for our new subscribers. So we can talk about that stuff. We can talk about Arena. Oh my god, what are they doing with the prizes for the events? I might go on a rant about Arena tonight. If you follow me on Twitter, I kind of went on a little bit of a rant about it earlier because it's just so ridiculous. Wizards, please stop making Arena so expensive. It is very fun to play, but man, their economy management, good god. Karametra's Monument is a good name for this deck. Anyway, let's do some reminders, then we can talk about the deck. We could make some small changes. I don't think we're going to completely overhaul it. Militia Bugler is sweet, but I don't really want to rebuild the entire deck. That would require taking out a lot of our more expensive stuff. So anyway, we'll talk about Arena as we go along. We will talk about it. Remind me to talk about Arena. It's not like the end of the world, just like some announcements about their new events and the prizes are not good, but we'll get to that. So thinking of making a modern werewolf deck. Do I need Metallic Mimic, or am I okay with Mare of Avbrook, Immerwolf, and Howlpack Resurgence? You don't need Mimic, really. You could play it, but I think Mare and Immerwolf are way better anyway. So, anyway, let's do some reminders. First off, Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one, in the future. And then, of course, the normal YouTube. If you missed it, we had some Against the Odds action last night. We did finally assemble Cauldra. It did not happen quickly or easily, and there was a lot of losing along the way. Now I know how Tomer feels on the quest for Cauldra, but we had some sweet Against the Odds, and it was fun. It was interesting, that's for sure. Playing Pauper tonight, Commander Clash tomorrow, Brewers Minute tomorrow, Standard on Sunday for Much Brew, so tons of stuff coming out up there. Of course, the sponsor of tonight's stream, Ridge Wallet, who makes super slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. You can check them out over at ridgewallet.com. Also get 10% off if you use the code Goldfish. So thank you to them for their support. Finally, last but not least, merch page. Great way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Also, donations, not required, always appreciated. Great way to support me. $2 or more gets your message read on the stream. And that is out of the way. Reminders are done. What's up, Apex? Or Apes of Wrath. I don't know why I saw that as Apex. Panharmonicon is coming. I've got so many questions about Panharmonicon. My plan is we are going to do an entire Panharmonicon week, just dedicated to Panharmonicon, but a little closer to rotation. We still have like 6 weeks to rotation, so I don't want to do it yet. But in September, as we get close to rotation and things are boring and we're waiting for Guilds of Ravnica desperately, we're going to do Panharmonicon week, and it is going to be amazing. Euroso, SM, and Furk, how are you tonight? So our deck tonight is pretty spicy. Ooh, Arabian Nights Mountain is super sweet. Hey, welcome back, Dorcas. How are you? So our deck tonight, I don't even know how to describe this deck. In some ways, it reminds me a little bit of like Martyr proc, because we do got Martyr of Sands to gain a ton of life. In some ways, it reminds me of our Monument Budget Magic deck we played, where we have Oketra's Monument to make a bunch of tokens. We have our combo pieces like White Mane Lion. You cast it, just keep bouncing it to itself, making a token along the way for just 1 mana, flood the board really crazily. Reminds me of like a mono white Emeria deck, because we do have Emeria, although not quite mono white, pretty close. But we have Emeria for the late game where we're able to just keep getting things back from the graveyard for value. And then it's also like Angel Tribal, Meld Tribal. Our top end stuff is just so strange. We have Gisela to meld, of course, with Bruna, so we can lock people out of the game with Brusella. We are splashing green for Karametra, which is actually pretty clever in this deck. So Karametra, whenever you cast a creature spell, you can search a forest or a plains out of your deck, put it in the library. So it helps us set up Emeria. It also thins our deck, so we're not going to be drawing as many dead cards, which is a concern, flooding out. And then we have like Archangel Avacid, Cataclysmic Gear Hulk, which no one is going to expect in Modern. So this deck is just, it is very strange. What's up, Aramit? You are right on time. We're just talking about the deck. Dragon Wrath for the 8th month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. So this deck is super spicy. Sideboard mostly weighted towards stopping combo. Stony Silence, Affinity and Tron, Graveyard Hate and Surgical, Settle to get creature decks. Sigarda is a way to fight through Lilianas and annoying stuff like that. All the Dabbing Spears possible to shut down Tron and Storm and Eggs. Sorcerer's Spyglass, kind of a catch-all. And that's basically the plan. Unseen Spectre for the 22nd month in a row. I can't believe it. That's almost 2 years. Thank you so much for the resub. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Mana type could be sweet, but we really want as many creatures as possible for Oketra's Monument, so it'd be a bit of a non-bow. Our only real spell actually is Path, because we just want so many creatures, so that's the plan. And I don't know how this deck's gonna work, but it should be pretty interesting. What's up, MTG Burn Player? 2 cigars! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, that's how I feel. This is either going to be insanely awesome, or we're going to come away from it like, we went 1-4, it was so clunky, and I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Anoki, Red Tomato, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. I am not 100% sure what Hex Parasite is for. I mean, it's obviously a good answer to Planeswalkers, but I'm not really sure, other than that, like what we're intentionally removing counters from. So yeah, this is like a weird mashup of a whole bunch of cool things. A Monument deck, an Emeria deck, a Soul Sisters-y Martyr of Sands deck. It's just got so much going on. What's up, Kenji? How are you tonight? Yeah, I'm so bad with the new subscriber thing. I say that all the time, even when it's not actually new subscribers. Modern staples like Hex Parasite. Yeah, Hex Parasite is a weird one. The dulcet tones are spurring me to work as the lights turn off in my... Oh my goodness. Ugh. Ugh. This hand's so bad. Alright, I guess we're mulliganing. Stream mode achieved. Yeah. This hand will not do it, so we will mulligan. Alright. I mean, this hand... it's not... Ooh, Martyr of Sands. Do we keep Martyr of Sands? I guess the life gain is probably worth it. We get to gain 9. It really depends on the matchup. What do you think, chat? Do we keep the Martyr? In some matchups, it's great. In other matchups, it's horrible. Well, MTG Burn Player, I'm sure you actually respect the Martyr of Sands, because that's like the best card against Burn. California, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Alright, everyone's saying keep, so we'll keep it. Big Scoops here for our... Oh, I guess that wasn't a subscription, but welcome anyway. That's true. We will draw from Inspector. Well, let's see what our opponent's on. Man, if it's like Burn or something, we're going to be in really great shape. Mishra's Bobble. So a Death Shadow type deck. Targets themselves. Opponent. Death Shadow, Eggs, Steam Vents. Alright, looks like Grixis Death Shadow. Opponent passes. Draws a card. Man, do we just pass? Getting Martyr of Sands Lightning Bolted is so bad. Working on a Rats list? Ooh, sweet. Let's just Plains and let's Raven Inspector. It's not maximizing our Martyr of Sands value, but it will draw us cards, so hopefully it's fine-ish. Who would you like to see go in the Hall of Fame this year? Oh man, Rats, Lab Maniac, Emrakul Surgical. That's a sweet deck. I've seen that before with Sheldock Isle. I like the name. So Hall of Fame, I am super lucky to have a Hall of Fame vote. And yeah, we have a Cataclysmic. We have 2 Cataclysmic Gearhulks. This deck is crazy. It is super crazy. Opponent cracks down to 15. Trying to get that Death Shadow online down to 13. Inquisition. Well, there goes our Martyr of Sands. So my Hall of Fame ballot, I don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame's only for players. Although I think it would be sweet to have content creators be eligible. Although I would not believe myself deserving of that. But it would be sweet if like Brian David Marshall, people like that would have the potential of getting in. I do get a Hall of Fame vote, which is, last year was the first time that I had one. So super honored to be able to have a Hall of Fame vote. So who do you think who should I vote for? I mean, it's definitely open to talk about. We have a new donation from Dragon Rith. Hey Seth, tell Tomer that I love his EDH videos, articles. Also, I need one more win con for my Aminatu list. Any suggestions? Scoops, cheers. Well, thank you, Dragon Rith. Aminatu, I'm assuming you got all the miracles. Felidar Guardian for the flickering. Anything that can, like, donate things to your opponent and then get them back is pretty sweet. Is opponent going to bolt our Thraben Inspector? Is that where this is headed? Thank you so much, Dragonrith, for the donation. Temple Garden. Well, play the Plains. Get in with Thraben Inspector. Ooh, hello, Archkoza. How are you tonight? Hit our opponent. Down to 12, turning on their Death Shadows. And pass the turn. Opponent untaps. So, Hall of Fame, I'm not 100% sure who to vote for, honestly. Alright, let's just crack the clue. If our opponent wants to kill Thraben Inspector, then... Ugh, Field of Ruin, so many lands. Ooh, Monument. Oh, it's so good. It gets Stubborn Denial. I think we gotta wait one more turn. So, play Temple Garden tapped. We're gonna wait till next turn for the Monument. Hit our opponent. So, number 1 on my list is, I know I'm voting for Chris Pakula. That one is set in stone. What's up, Raycon Bravo team? How are you tonight? Ooh, Reality Acid. That's a really sweet finisher for Aminatu. So definitely, there's actually a list. Does anyone have a link to the thing they posted today with the Hall of Fame stats and people that were eligible? Filthy Rascal, welcome to the Fishbowl. I get in trouble when I copy and paste because that's how I accidentally put my credit card into the chat. Well, thank you, Verimit, but I'm not on the ballot. So you need a certain number of pro points, and you also have to have played your first pro tour at least 10 years ago. All right, get in with Raven Inspector. We are going to try to resolve this monument here. If our opponent has double... Oh. Ooh. Okay. Opponent gets a swamp. Is this Snapcaster? Snapcaster for Thought Scour. All right. Well, we will let this trade happen. Sure. And now we will cast Oketra's Monument. Cannot be Stubborn Denialed. And, yeah, I mean, let's hawk it up. I'm not going to caw. I promise I'm not going to caw. Quick suggestion. I always love the basic lands you use. Think you could post an article of your top 3 of each basic. Ooh, that could be a fun article. Hey, thank you, Ice884. And thanks for hanging out. Seth Mansfield is the other one that is near the top of my list. Interestingly, this year's Hall of Fame, there are a total of 3 people with 5 Pro Tour top 8s, which is kind of like one of the big, oh man, do I gotta say it? Caw. I promised I wouldn't do it, because I know people are gonna it's gotta get old after a while, right? Can I just keep cawing? Oh, caw, don't unfollow. Caw. Oh, thank you, Dragonrith, for posting that. But all the people with 5 Pro Tour wins this year have either actual suspensions for cheating or at least some number of accusations around cheating, which really complicates things. Get in, hit our opponent. Oh, we're in great shape. Our opponent has just not run any relevant cards. Eagle Shank. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. A straw poll for the cawing. We can straw poll it. If someone wants to make a straw poll, I will not deny it. Martyr's Hands. Yup. Temple Garden untapped. Pass the turn, and we are where we want to be. So far, so good. If you ever want to see the deck list, !deck or deck list will get you there. All right, Death Shadow for our opponent. Sure. And passing. Well, step 1, let's Field of Ruin. Get rid of a random red source. We just want more white mana for this White Mane Lion. And then we will sack Martyr of Sands. Gain a bunch of life. And this is where the deck gets a little combo-y. I think we can get far enough ahead on life that our opponent can't kill us with... Even with Double Strike from Temur Battle Rage. Opponent, I don't think our opponent understands a combo. They killed Squadron Hawk, but we actually just want to bounce White Mane Lion. It's a combo. Karametra would be so sweet, or more Field of Ruins. Well, play Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin. And opponent scoops it up! Opponent scoops it up! Too good! Well, I mean, I guess our opponent did nothing, but that was not a bad performance for our deck. Which is better, Squadron Hawk or Stormcrow? And why is Stormcrow better? Well, Stormcrow, obviously, because it pitches to Force of Will. The other day, you got me distracted by the game, and I didn't finish answering my question. Or I was the one distracting you from the game. Do you hope for ally or enemy dual lands in Guilds of Ravnica? So I expect the guilds release is weird. So there are 5 guilds in Guilds of Ravnica and 5 in the winter set. So I believe that we'll see the lands lining up. What's up, Monster CC? I believe we'll see the lands lining up with the guilds that are in the block. So I don't think it'll be straight ally or enemy. I think instead it'll go by the blocks that are in the set, is my guess. We have a new donation. Streamlabs, where is it? From Sarah C. What's up, Sarah C? Having trouble finding a modern deck at my competitive LGS. What's a good value deck that can stand up to tier 1 stuff? Ooh, well, thank you so much for the donation, Sarah C. And Draken for the 22nd month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, actually, resubscriber. I caught myself. So I think it partly depends on your budget. I know if you're looking to be very budget friendly, I usually recommend 8 Whack, which is a deck that is powerful enough to beat a lot of the tier decks in the format. Although, does Cataclysmic do anything? Not really. Maybe something like this. Sigarda could also be good, although it still doesn't beat Death Shadow. Surgical, do we need surgicals? How desperate are we for ways to interact with this deck? So if you're looking for budget, that's usually my recommendation. If you're not looking for budget, then there's tons of potential. A little bit more expensive, you build like a blue-white Emeria deck or blue-white Control, which is pretty good. If you want something that just has game against everything, I would probably look towards like a mid-ranger Control deck. Does 8-Rack have a chance against the current modern meta? I mean, I think it's a tier 2-ish deck. Nightbot with the caw-caw. I don't know if we want a Spyglass Death Shadow. I don't think that works the way that you're imagining that. Hey, Arjavaraska, thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful night's sleep. Pillow Pal is sweet. Maybe we just go easy and run it like this. I guess that's fine. It does look clunky, but it might be better than it looks. Our first game went well. The thinking of Hex Parasite is, I don't know. I didn't build this deck. It actually 5-0'd a league, so it is not my initial build. What's up, little cheeky? So far, the jank is going well. We've only played one game with it, but we won that game, partly because our opponent did not really draw any threats for some reason, but that's true. Hex Parasite does seem good against control decks with like Jason Teferi. The game plan of this deck is just kind of to grind it out. We got really sweet big top end threats with our angels. We can make a ton of tokens. We can gain some life. It's a weird mashup of a build. Yeah, alright. I mean, I guess our plan with this hand is just gain so much life that our opponent cannot kill us. Just wait till 5-0 with Mono Red Storm. Oh man. Uploaded my tier 2 kill to YouTube. Awesome. Yeah, Mono Red Storm is a fun budget legacy deck. We have a new donation. Dan Wildfire with a $5 donation. Just finished getting my playset of Snapcasters. Now the question is, do I build Prowess Wizards or Hoogland's Wizard deck? I have Mutavaults already, but I love Prowess Wizards in Standard. Ooh, well, thank you, Wildfire, for the donation. All right, we're just going to castle and pass. I don't really want to expose Martyr of Sands to a removal spell here. Pass the turn. So I think you can kind of do both. If you have the Snapcasters and Mutavaults, the deck that we played, the Prowessy Wizards deck, the stuff that you would need for it is pretty cheap. Just like random standard commons and uncommons. So I would just build both of them and play both of them, because I don't think it's going to cost you much extra money to do that. I did. I saw someone sent me the 1,000,000 damage Chain Whirler, and I retweeted it. That was super cool. I love seeing people make new jank focus content. Super cool to see. Yeah, Myriad decks are super sweet. It is the cousin of Panharmonicon. Have we ever played them together? I can't remember if we've ever played both. Opponent takes Ranger of Eos. I guess they're afraid we're going to get Sarah Ascendant. Little do they know that's not a thing that we're doing. Opponent cracks. Losing life like crazy. Yeah, someone did this crazy combo on Arena that involved like Omniscience and I don't even... It was a 1,000,000-step combo of tutoring things and Gideon so you wouldn't die, and it was pretty ridiculous. But the end result was 1,000,000 damage with... And I guess we just play the land first. 1,000,000 damage with Goblin Chain Whirler. Alright, so we did. That's embarrassing, but we play so many decks that sometimes it's easy to forget all of the decks that we've played. We're going to try to not activate this Martyr of Sands until after we Squadron Hawk if we have the option. for max life gain next turn. If you want to be cool, try Blue-Red Wizards with 4 Spell Stutter. That sounds sweet. That sounds like a Jeff Hoogland plan. Snapcaster Mage. For Thoughtseize number 2. Alright. I guess we do this now, because I think our opponent's going to... Whoa! Oh! Wow! Alright. That was not good. That was... We just lost 12 life there. Yeah, that was a sad caw. Play Field of Ruin. Good God. How... Oh, my goodness. Play Thraben Inspector. Yeah, we did not click that properly. We're not going to scoop it up. We're not dead. I mean, that was a little depressing, but... Shithaloo! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I clicked the wrong thing, so we didn't end up gaining life with our Martyr of Sands. Alright. Crack the clue. Man. Settles and settles. Well, play Martyr of Sands. We are going to need lands at some point for any of this to really do much of anything. Pass the turn. Bone it. Still not finding threats. Yoda Man, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Alright, there goes our White Mane Lion. Oh, we would add so much mana. Or life, rather. Not mana. We need mana. These settles are going to be less effective with our opponent knowing about them. Ooh, alright. Well, let's Squadron Hawk. Sag Martyr. Well, we're not as high on life as we wanted to be, but we did activate properly. Up to 29. We should be at like 40. Get the 2 Squadron Hawks. Pass the turn. Cthulhu. Hey Seth, when are you getting more Arena gameplay, and did you see the new update for Arena? So, I have 2 Goldfish Gladiators in the works. I was going to try to have one up this week, but did not get it done in time. So, I have a budget standard Goldfish Gladiators, and then also working on a singleton, which I was going to finish recording today, but the Arena was down. So more is definitely coming. Caw! Caw! I don't know if I'm supposed to caw or not. I don't know if cawing is going to drive people crazy and make them not watch the stream anymore, or if not cawing is going to make people leave the stream. Hard choices. Hard choices. Well, play Squadron Hawk. Our opponent has just not had much luck finding threats this entire match. They just have not played anything relevant. Ever going to do another mispronunciation compilation video? I would love to. Highlight videos / pronunciation videos is something that I really want to do. It's just harder to actually pull off than you might think, because it's hard to actually find... the footage that's necessary. Opponent, passing. Land. Give us a land. Alright. Well, that is a slow, sad land, but it is a land. Get in with Squadron Hawk. We're slowly working towards this Archangel Avacyn, which should just win us the game. The last game in your last stream almost made me leave the stream, not your cawing. Yeah, the last game we took it slow, I will admit. And we almost lost because of it, but we did end up winning. Ooh, man. Get in with Squadron Hawk. Do we just gain tons of life? Or do we try to win with Avacyn? Let's Martyr. Let's... I mean, I guess we should just try to win. Uh, but I want to gain life. Gaining life is like drawing cards, except not as fun, but similar. Mishra's Bobble. I mean, I expect our opponent has some sort of removal spell for this Avacyn anyway. I guess we could settle ourselves. That would be kind of interesting. Just to get a bunch of lands for Emeria. Opponent. Well, let's see if they can answer our Avacyn. So, Avacyn coming down. Can you kill it? Alright, opponent dismembers. Draws a card. Ooh, Bruna. And we're doing this without a monument, too. I mean, we have been aided by our opponent just not doing anything, but... When's the Panharmonicon stream? I am planning Panharmonicon week as we get closer to rotation. So probably like 3 weeks to a month from now as we get close to the rotation. Oh, so Magic Arena, someone asked about the arena update, and it is basically an embarrassment to everything. It's so bad. So arena, let's get back. I guess we're over tapping here. Let's get back a Squadron Hawk, I guess. Start putting the Hawks back, grinding out some value. So Arena announced that they were going to do... Have you ever played Hearthstone? If you played Hearthstone, they do Tavern Brawls, which are these, like, unique events. They go for a week. They're free to play. They're wacky formats, like weird deck restrictions and stuff. So Arena announced what sounded like something similar, where they were going to have these special events. Momir was one of them. Pauper is one of them. They announced this format where you start with like 40 life instead of the normal amount of life. So it was all these weird, wacky events. All right, opponent's going to get a lightning bolt. They're staying alive-ish. Man, I'm tempted to settle myself. It would get us so many lands. But, so that sounds awesome. But then they announced the prizes, and it's 600 gold to enter, which is actually more than entering a normal, like, quick constructed. And then the max you get, if you only play 3 rounds, you go to 2 wins or 2 losses, and the max you get if you get 2 wins is 100 gold. You get a booster pack, but a booster pack is not a great prize, so no matter how well you do, you're going to lose 500 gold, which basically makes it ridiculously expensive. So in Hearthstone, they have like these awesome free-to-play events, which are just so sweet and good for players, and you actually win prizes by doing them. And then Arena is trying to do something similar, but instead of being these cool, fun, free things where you get value and it's great for the players, it's basically the opposite, where instead it is absurdly overpriced to the point where it's basically not like I wanted to do videos for them. I was very excited because I love Momir. You know I love Momir. We do it on stream. So I was really excited to be like, hey, Goldfish Gladiators are playing Arena. It's going to be awesome. And now I'm actually wondering if I can even do it because I feel like supporting that format would be so... It would just be almost wrong because the payout is just so ridiculously poor. I mean, I think we might as well sack. I'm not really worried about the Snapcaster. Giving up... Letting our opponent keep Snapcaster to gain 12 or whatever seems fine. If we draw a land, we just get to Bruna anyway, which is pretty excellent. Bruna, get back like Ranger, search out whatever. Colligan's Command for Gurmag Angler. Yeah, discard a Settle. Opponent's going to Gurmag Angler. Yup. Hearthstone Brawl right now is basically a free version of constructed leagues, yeah. So I'm just mostly disappointed about the payout stuff. Like, I still think Arena is really fun, but it feels like Wizards is just doing everything possible to like milk every cent out of players. Seth, my heart, I thought you were going to say they turned it into Puzzle Quest or something. Maybe I'm being over dramatic about it. Maybe it's not. The payout is just so bad, and I just feel sad because I thought that Arena was going to be like this sweet. Oh man, all right. I guess it's Bruna time. Yes, we will Bruna. Oh, opponent scoops it up. Didn't even wait to see the Bruna, and our opponent did not play many Death Shadows, but that was a pretty good performance for our deck. That was pretty impressive. I feel like we got to be in pretty good shape against fair decks, and Death Shadow's pretty fair. Whew, all right. Well, no Karametra yet, but that was pretty sweet. Up to 1-0, up to 1-0, with a pretty quick and easy win. What's up, Taylor Jones? How are you this evening? Caw! Can we submit decks for the Panharmonicon week? I have a Grixis Flickering Dragons, and it's sure Janky Infinite Mill deck using Embalmer's Tools. I would love to see your Panharmonicon deck. We'll definitely have to do at least one for Fishbowl Thursday, but if you have other ones, if I could do it, I would like to do just literally, so would it drive you crazy if the entire week was Panharmonicon decks? Like the streams, Budget Magic, Against the Odds, if just every single deck, that would be a good way to send off Panharmonicon into the wilds of Modern. Ooh, there's our Karametra. 2 Squadron Hawks isn't the best? Huh. Alright, we're going to keep this. Worst case, we can pass Squadron Hawks. Dragon-chan, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. It seems like everyone's down. All right, well, maybe Panharmonicon week will literally be all Panharmonicon for an entire week. I mean, it's only fair because it's... Oh, that was a GP Minneapolis winner? We're taking down the pros. Oh, is this Infect? Good thing we have Path to Exiles if it is Infect. All about Arena economy, it was clear draft rewards and boosters instead of pure gold. Yeah, I think if they had a similar payout, or maybe even the exact same payout, but instead of getting 100 gold in a booster pack, you got like 1,000 extra gold instead of the booster, that would make me, even though the payout would, then the payout would be fine. Like, that is the big issue. Oh, it was Magnus Lanto. I didn't realize it was Magnus Lanto. Ugh, Blighted Agent. All right, well, we have pass. We have pass for that. Ooh, and White Mane Lion. Well, we got to kill Blighted Agent. Step 1. Always kill the infect creature as quickly as possible. Ooh, Living Lore. We have never played Living Lore. That seems like a good against odds deck, too. Get in with Squadron Hawk, hit our opponent, play the Forest, run out Squadron Hawk. As long as we can deal with our opponent's... Wow, they failed. Did they fail to find? They did. More... Gosh. Now we're in a lot of trouble. Well, that's unfortunate that they managed to have 2 Blighted Agents. Oh, that's the way we lose. Oh, dear. That is very unfortunate. Now what? Living Lore is bugged online? You have build a Panharmonicon deck with mechanized production. Ooh, that's a good one for one of the weeks. I'm actually... Yeah, the problem is... I don't think our path with them having mana up is protection here. Yeah, I know we have another path, but they can probably beat one path. I guess we just path now and pray. Ye old path and pray. Oh yes, I missed the call. My bad. Extreme Gamer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. So we're the scenario here. If you don't play against Infect much, killing the creature main phase is ideal. Although, if you feel like you're so far behind you don't have a choice, then waiting and trying to do it at instant speed as an act of desperation is probably worth it. I think we have to just main phase path here, because worst case, we get a pump spell out of our opponent's hand. Yeah, I mean, path. So here comes a Vines or a Blossoming defense, I would expect. Yeah, there's the Vines. Play Scattered Grove. Oh, man. Blighted Agent in specific is brutal, because we have so many blockers for all the other Infect creatures, but Blighted Agent exactly is not something we can deal with. And now we're dead. Yeah, Might of Volcroza. That's 10 power. And that's a game. Alright. Well, that's why I was saying we were dead if we were dead, since our opponent drew another Blighted Agent. That's how Infect works. Waiting and trying to do it during combat is usually a way to just get blown out and take damage. So, like, with Vines, that's +4 Infect, but making them use it during our turn, at least we save that 4 Infect. Now what? Now what? We don't have a ton of options, honestly, for Infect. We can beat everything except Blighted Agent. That's the TLDR. Everything except Blighted Agent we should be able to very easily beat. Blighted Agent in specific, not easy for us to beat. Martyr of Sands is not actually relevant at all in this matchup. Maybe we're actually going to bring in, like, Martyr of Sands is just so bad. We might actually just bring in Surgicals. Surgicals is not great. It is not great at all. Actually, that's probably just bad. I don't think Sphere is... is it worth it? So Sphere makes it harder to... does Hex Parasite save us? Nope. Only permanents, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't really know why the deck has one Hex Parasite. My guess would be Planeswalkers. Spyglass doesn't really do anything. I mean, I guess we could name Pendlehaven. I guess it's removal for Inkmoth. Maybe that's worth it. Because we just don't have good options. Surgical Beats become immense a little at the cost of some life. Z-Train, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, we don't have many very good options here. Cataclysmic also doesn't do much. Does Damping Sphere even do enough? Thank you for the cheer, by the way. Let's go 2 Spyglass, 2 Damping Sphere, I guess. I don't think Damping Sphere is very good, but it's probably better than Martyr of Sands, which just does literal nothing. The problem with Surgical is I don't know how we get stuff in the graveyard to begin with. So it seems unlikely to be that good. Alright, I mean, we got all of our interaction. Hopefully, two pass, Spyglass, and Settle will be enough here. Spyglass would most likely name, Spyglass will most likely name Inkmoth Nexus. There's Glistener Elf. Yep. Well. Path. Glistener Elf. Play Temple Garden. Untapped. Our life total is just not relevant, so we might as well play it untapped. Pass the turn. I mean, this settle should be good, too. We might have enough interaction here that we have a shot. There's a Blighted Agent. Unless they can just literally kill us, then we don't really have a shot. Alright, well. Let's take a peek. Sorcerer's Spyglass. We have to survive one more turn just to get to the settle. Oh, man. I haven't been able to figure out the music yet. That is a big problem. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, man. All right. I think we live just barely. In round 1, we beat Grixis Death Shadow, played by a GP winner, no less. I know, Veravet, but I don't know if just your music on a loop would be enough. All right, so, well, we will name Ink Moth. Nexus. Play the Plains. Path to eat a Pump Spell. Blossoming Defense. Alright, so if our opponent draws a Pump Spell, a 1-mana Pump Spell, we're dead. Yeah, with so many... Okay, Noble Hierarch. Oh, so we live. We just barely live. Opponent can hit us for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in fact. Opponent gets in. Yep. Down to 18. Play Field of Ruin. Pass the turn. Yeah, settle is our best bet here. Opponent. It would be nice if they went all in on it, because we don't have any more creatures. Windswept Teeth. Opponent. Goes attacking. Yep. We want to make them fire off the pump spells. I also am not a big fan of Infect. Alright, Blossoming Defense, sure. Oh, if they top deck... If they top decked a Spell Pierce, I would probably cry. Settle you? Master Toadale, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Get out of here, Blighted Agent. See? Oh, please no more infect creatures. Opponent passes. Creature. Give us a creature. Oh my god. Mistville Plains. Go. Now we need a threat. We need a threat. Watch us lose to Noble Hierarch. We do have a chance. We do have a chance. Opponent cracks. Yup. The 4-mana Path to Exile is actually pretty good against Infect. Hey, welcome back, Stop Lightman. I hope you had a great summer. Yeah, I noticed with content, both on the stream and the YouTube, like, it's been doing fine, but summertime, people are busy, living life, doing things. Alright, Squadron Hawk works. So, play Squadron Hawk. Tutor up a bunch of Squadron Hawks. We still would like something big, but Hawk, Hawk, Hawk. Yep. Play a Plains. Play Squadron Hawk. And now I think we're not going to play another Hawk. We're going to start putting removal spells on the bottom of our deck. Oh, yes. God. I got to figure out music. I know that is something I really do want to do at some point. Opponent gets in for 2. We will take it this turn. We do got to make sure we don't die to normal damage. That would be sad. So Mistville Plains back Path. I don't even know if we want to play Damping Sphere now. Mistville Plains back, settle the wreckage. Play Squadron Hawk. Are we over tapping? Play Squadron Hawk. Yeah, Damping Sphere was just kind of desperation because we didn't have a lot of options. Shuffle our stuff back in. Play the forest. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. And, yeah, we're not even going to play Damping Sphere. Pass the turn. We're not playing Callblade. This deck is very, very different. For what it's worth, I prefer streams without music. Clutters up the audio, plus it's a pain for archive streams. Yeah, that's the problem we ran into was... do we have to start chump blocking? I guess we should. Because we have infinite Squadron Hawks, so we might as well start cashing them in. Because we can just keep Mistville Planings back Squadron Hawk. Alright, Nexus. Well, we might as well play it safe and strip mine. Plus, we get a Plains, getting slightly closer to active Emeria. Untap. Bullets Bill, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Alright. Get back Squadron Hawk. Play Squadron Hawk. Mistville Plains is pretty sweet with Squadron Hawk. Tutor up Squadron Hawk. Yup. Get in with Squadron Hawks. Play the Plains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we need one more Plains. Caw. Yeah, we got infinite Squadron Hawk blocks. And our opponent, they've had enough. We settled their wreckage, and our opponent just gives it up. All right, that worked. I'm not sold on Damping Sphere, though. But maybe it's just a necessary evil? That was a combo. Yeah, this deck is very different than Callblade. Not anywhere close to where it was. So they announced Olive Drab reissues. That would be a possibility for the music. Oh, the deck is working. Yeah, I don't know about the one forest. I'm assuming it's for Path, but we only have one green card in our main and one in the sideboard. So I don't even know if it's really worth it to have one forest, but... Keep up the great work. Do you think you'll play Martyr Pock, the traditional one? We have played it before, but I could imagine that we would play it again. Yeah, so far the deck has seemed pretty fun. I've been happy with it. I don't know if we really want to change anything here. Why are we talking about Tron? Are we talking Tron or Infect, which is worse? Yeah, that's a good poll. I would probably vote Tron. It definitely used to be Infect, but I don't really play against Infect much anymore. It's definitely fallen in the meta. So there was supposed to be a big announcement for organized play today, but not really much came out of it. We found out that the Winter Pro Tour, the format is not being announced yet, and it's going to be in Cleveland in February, but that is about it. The Kid Joey G, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Here's a good question for you. Remember Emma, Seth? What Emma? Here's a good question. What is your take? So we've been talking a little bit about... Yeah, and you could definitely go to the Pro Tour and hang out if you're local. Cleveland is not super far for me. It's actually one of the closer big cities. So it's possible I try to make a trip for it. Because I've never went to an actual Pro Tour, so I might actually try to go just for the spectacle of it. Do some live reporting from the Pro Tour. So we were talking Pro Tour earlier. Yeah, KCI, yes, over anything. I think it might actually get banned at the next announcement. This hand will not survive Infect. Damping Sphere. Opponent's mulliganing. Oh. So we play a land, and then we play a Damping Sphere, and we hope that we draw stuff. I don't think Damping Sphere is that good. Do you think mono green? Do you think that mono green Tron with Savage Summoning could be good? I don't know if Savage Summoning is worth it, necessary, but I'm sure you could play it. Yeah, I think we gotta ship it. I just don't think it interacts with our. Oh no. All right. Well, keep going. All right. Hopefully we have a land on top. There is a land on top. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We can deal with one infect creature. Noble Hierarch. Or attempt to, at least. Play a plains, pass the turn. Wins up teeth. Opponent cracks it. Yeah, we're pretty light on cards. Cycles. Wow, Street Wraith. Okay. Wow. So what is this infect deck? Are they going to Death Shadow us? Is that what's happening? Opponent getting in. Yeah, I wish Hex Parasite actually worked with Infect on us. Opponent passes. Land number 2. Well, not the most efficient way to do it, but it is a land. Emeria. So we might actually get to play Magic, and our opponent does not have an Infect creature yet. So we hope if they find one, it's not Blighted Agent, because we can chump the other ones for days. So, oh, that was the question I was going to ask. So no. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Viridian Corruptor takes down our Hex Parasite. Oh, we're so pinched on mana. What do we do? What do we do? I'm not sure why people were talking about KCI. I mean, we can path it, but we can also chump this one. I'm trying to figure out if we should be saving our path for an infect creature that we can't chump. It is safest just to kill any infect creature on site. Yeah, White Mane, probably not the most ideal. Modern Daggerburn, I've seen some lists floating around. Ugh. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Kill the infect creature. Opponent gets a land. We do not get a land. If we just draw... oh, no. Game. Game. Well, you can't beat the Magic Gods. And the Magic Gods decided our opponent should win this one. Path. Opponent's got the defense. Well, I guess we wouldn't have beat it anyway. Opponent gonna kill us. Okay. Well, we will take your lethal damage. I guess we could draw the third path. That would be kind of something. Up to 3. I'll play a Plains. Play a Squadron Hawk. Oh, man. Infect is moving up the list. It might have just passed Tron right now. Although we did mull to 5 because our deck was not being kind. Pass the turn. In fact, it would probably be okay if it wasn't for Blighted Agent. Or closer to okay. Blighted Agent is a very obnoxious magic card. Yep. I mean, we're running out of time to draw something. Yeah, it is the saddest of cause. Opponent gets in. I mean, we could still draw a path. That is a... Wow, opponent legend rules themselves. Path? Plains. Oh, and we can't even Avacyn? Yeah. Get in with Squadron Hawk. The mulligan did us in. Play Squadron Hawk. Pass the turn. Maybe we misplayed. Maybe we should have just left up. Yep. Noble Hierarch, and this is actually just lethal on its own. Maybe we should have just saved the path and tried to jump block. I don't know. Alright. Well, that does it. That does it. Oh, the dream! Dead at the hands of Infect in round number 2. Well, we put up a fight. That feels like not... Oh, man. I don't even know if that's a good matchup or not. KCI is pretty miserable. I love the new deck list on the side. It looks very professional. I know it's been around a while. Just saw it for the first time yesterday. Well, thank you, Stoplight Man. I mean, I don't think our opponent cannot attack there if we leave up 4 mana. I would be very surprised, but maybe that's the only thing we could do. Maybe it's worth it. I feel like, apart from Blighted Agent, I feel like that's what that entire matchup is about. Apart from Blighted Agent, I feel like Infect is probably a great matchup, but Blighted Agent in specific is very rough for our deck. Solemnity could work. That could be a good sideboard option. Alright, we are on the play. Alright, I mean, we'll keep it. This hand's fine. Hopefully we hit our lands. Oh, so the question, bigger mistake, Blighted Agent or Invisible Stalker? Ooh. For constructed Blighted Agent. For limited Invisible Stalker. We're playing some janky Emeria Monument stuff. Infect again? Are we just going to play Infect every round? Oh, no. Well, play the land, play Martyr of Sands. Maybe it's not Infect. I kind of think it is, though. What are the chances? How do I feel about my videos making card spike? Oh, my Lord almighty. Well, this Martyr of Sands not looking great. Ichor Clawmere. Seriously, world. Well, I mean, we are going to path your Ichor Claw. Get rid of the Rancor. We need to draw lands really quickly. We could also draw... we have 4 Field of Ruins that deal with Ink Moth. That is neither. Get in with Martyr of Sands. Hit our opponent. Yeah, somehow. I have not played Infect in months, and somehow we ran into it twice in a row. Well, we might not get a very good idea of how good this deck actually is, because apparently we're just going to play Infect every round, over and over again. Opponent, getting in. Melmir is a format that we might get to play tonight. We'll see. We'll see what happens with this league. It might be over so quickly that we actually... I don't even know. Emeria. Sure. It totally blanks our Martyr of Sands, too. Get in with Martyr. Pass the turn. I mean, I guess if we're alive, we get to play a flyer and start jumping. Wooded Foils. But I expect we're just dead here. Bone it. Pumps it. Groundswell. Lethal. Alright. Well, that's happy fun times. I mean, yeah, I guess that's true of Modern. Although, what are the chances you run into Infect twice? I haven't seen anyone play Infect in a million years. Do we want to change anything? Our opponent might have been playing mono green, which is interesting. Sorcerer Spyglass in, Settles in. I was not impressed with Damping Sphere at all. Surgical's not great. Yeah, that's how Infect works, Abe to Alpha. I love Seth playing against Tron. He takes us joy in winning. That is true. If we beat Infect, I will be super happy. When I play against a deck I really dislike, it is even more exciting if we actually beat it. Cataclysmic just doesn't... We've sideboarded out Cataclysmic a lot. But we probably have not been playing the matchups for it. And let's try Surgicals. I really don't think Damping Sphere does enough. Surgical at least lets us see our opponent's hand, which might be something. We already got a lot of flying blockers, so I don't know if we need Sigarda just for that. Oh, we have a new donation. We get to play first. From A1105HK. Hey, Seth, came up with this list some weeks ago. Any suggestions? Well, thank you so much, AA, for the donation. Also, Dem Lyricris with the $3 donation. When will we see a vintage stream? We will have to play some vintage at some point. I think we might keep this, even though it's awkward. Squadron Hawk blocks a lot. I think we're going to keep it. Thank you so much. So vintage is something we'll have to do at some point. We've never actually done it. Oh, man. That is a spicy list. Good lord, AA. That is perhaps a bit heavy on the swords. I don't think I've ever seen a deck with 4 of each sword before. But it definitely looks interesting. You should not have any trouble having a sword when you need... Oh, no. Drawing Squadron Hawk so bad because we were going to tutor it up. That's like we skipped our draw step. That's definitely interesting. I do like the swords. 20 is just so many, but it's sweet. Oh, yeah. Caw! We got our Caw. Do you ever think Madness will get enough support to be a viable deck? I wouldn't be surprised if we got more Madness, so I think it's possible that eventually it's there. Oh, they are playing green. They just had a weird draw, so this means they play Blighted Agent here and we die. Man, do I hate Infect. And it looks like that's what's about to happen. Well, come on, Path. Come on, Path. Opponent's tapping out. No fear of the Path. Come on, deck. If you ever wanted to be good and not let us die on turn 3, Emeria. Well, play the Plains. We're dead, most likely. Play Squadron Hawk. Well, this has been a fun couple rounds. Cruising right through these Infect matches. Get in with Squadron Hawk. Hit our opponent. Yeah, down to 17. Pretend like we have a path. So I expect we'll get more Madness eventually. Whether or not it's enough to make a viable deck, that we'll have to wait and see. Opponent. Killing us? Rancor, yeah, can't do anything about that. Opponent gonna go attacking. Awesome dude with the donation. $7 donation. Thoughts on a Fortnite stream soon, Seth? Also, caw! Oh, well, thank you so much for the donation, awesome dude. Definitely appreciate it. I still have not ever set up for streaming Fortnite, but we still do need to play at some point. Come on, deck. Something. Lands. Well, get in with our Squadron Hawks. This is getting sadder by the minute. Hit our opponent. I guess we just should not have kept this hand. Like, this is one of those hands where our deck should be in great shape against the non-Blighted Agent creatures, although Rancor is a little obnoxious. Untap land, pass the turn. So, the question I keep trying, Might of Old Croza, and we are dead. And, happy days. Well, just don't read too much into this. Our overall record is probably not going to be great, but the odds of running into Effect twice in a row are very, very low in our current Modern format. So we dropped a 1 and 2 because apparently it's Infect Night. Dan Wildfire with a $5 donation. I've been playing a version of Rada Elves with more big red threats and 2 Tillinali summoners for spice. Ew. Well, thank you for the donation, Wildfire. That sounds pretty sweet. I mean, you can definitely support more big things. You don't really have to be an elf deck for Rada to be sweet. And Tillinali Summoner seems spicy with Rada. I hadn't even considered that. Yes, we have been infected. That's for sure. All right. Well, before we jump into the next round, we just wrapped up a super quick round 3. A reminder, the sponsor of tonight's stream is Ridge Wallet, and they make super slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. Thank you to them for the support. You can check them out at ridgewallet.com. Also, they offer free shipping. Oh, also, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I'm going to because I love you all at the stream. But I have heard rumors that we're going to have a sweet Ridge Wallet giveaway on the YouTube channel soon. I think it will be, I believe it'll be the biggest, hopefully, dollar-wise giveaway, at least, that we've ever done. So, super excited for that coming soon. Was just looking on your Twitter, super excited about the article about counterfeits. When is it due out? Hopefully Sunday. Usually Sunday night is my written article night. So if we're playing Infect again, I'm just going to scoop the league and restart or something. But yes, it should be out Sunday night. Let's just play... Let's play Thraben Inspector. Get a clue, pass the turn. Yeah, so it should be out Sunday night. It should be pretty interesting. Bloodstained Mire. Alright. If probably not Infect. Blood Crypt. Untapped. Street Wraith. We're just gonna play all Death Shadow and Infect. Apparently. We've seen a lot of Street Wraith cycled. Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe this is Hollow One. How many Hollow Ones does our opponent have? Ooh, let me see, Abe. So the question I keep, Hollow One, trying to ask and getting cut off is, what is your feeling about people who have been suspended for something along the lines of cheating, being voted into the Hall of Fame? So, all right, let me give you the actual situation. In general, I think if someone has been suspended for cheating, not super interested in voting for them for the Hall of Fame. However, the person that I have a really hard time with in terms of this is Saito. So Saito, he was suspended back in the early 2000s for something that I don't really put a ton of weight in, as far as like weird splitting at the end of tournament bribery. And then also right around the same time, which is why I ended in a suspension, a rules lawyering type situation. So he got suspended for 18 months, came back, got elected to the Hall of Fame, and then got suspended for stalling like a couple of weeks before he was going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and they took him out of the Hall of Fame. Since then, he has not been suspended. He started the Hallelujah team, or Hare Rura, however you say it, and has done a lot for the Japanese community. So that is a situation that I have a really hard time figuring out as far as cheating and how it works for the Hall of Fame. Well, that's Squadron Hawk. Find some Squadron Hawks. So what are your thoughts? Given those facts, is it completely wrong to vote for Saito? Okay. Can't start making exceptions for cheaters, Hall of Famers. I mean, there are people in the Hall of Fame that have been suspended for things. But that was before I was voting, so basically if you cheated, you shouldn't be removed from the Hall of Fame and banned from potential re-entry. Oh, they should be, I assume is what that's saying. Well, there goes some lands that we kind of wanted from the Burning Inquiry. Bloodgas coming back. Opponent's just going to grind us down if we don't start drawing lands. Opponent gets in. Well, let's chump. Actually, no. Let's chump. Take 6. Oh, if we get ground out by this, I'm going to be disappointed. Hollow One is super sweet. Well, it seems like the general feeling is no, should not vote for someone who has suspensions. Goblin Lore. Discards a Hollow One. 2 cards in hand. Opponent passes. Well, there's our land. That's good. We really need one more mana. So let's... Play... How do we do this? Yeah, we've been on kind of a modern kick. There's usually this weird up and down where when a new set comes out, we play standard a lot, and then we kind of go towards modern. So we're kind of hitting the modern stage where it's like a mix, but getting more modern-y. And then we'll have lots of standard with Guilds of Ravnica. Yeah, I think we need to crack a clue. Let's just Hawk. Hawk for chumping. I think we really need to crack a clue because we just need to hit a land drop to play our 5 drops. Our 5 drops are the cards that are going to pull us ahead in this game. Hopefully. So we chump and take 8 maybe? Faithless Looting. Yeah, Inspector would be another option. This uses our mana a bit better. They're getting another Bloodghast and a Flame Wake. Oh my god. Well, opponent's just kind of hitting it all. And yeah, we're getting in worse and worse shape. Good lord. I feel like this should be a good matchup, but it is not playing out that way. Opponent, huge attack. Well, let's crack our clue. Do we get a land? Oh no. We do not. Not even a little close. Well, chump and take our beats. Down to 10. We draw a glorious tap land, play Thraben Inspector, and I think that does it. Man, that tap land was so brutal. Play Hex Parasite. Can we play some fun Legacy jank on stream? So that's another good question. Would you like to see more older formats like Vintage and Legacy? Because that could be fun to do. Yeah, I think we're just too slow here. So we chump, 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 drop to a low life total. Then we play Avacyn, but we're still dead. We're actually just dead. I think we should just concede, actually. Yeah, we're dead. More Legacy could be cool. Man, this has been a very odd, weird league. Creature Forge looks pretty unique. Want to see more Legacy? Absolutely more older formats. Legacy's okay. Vintage looks awful. Legacy okay. I mean, I don't think we're going to ever just, like, do it all the time. Oh, we don't actually have much graveyard hate. I don't actually think we would do it all the time, but we might slip it into the rotation every now and then. Will you ever play 1v1 Commander? I haven't found it to be super fun, so I don't know if we'd play it too much. It would be very hard to do many Budget Magic episodes for Vintage or that kind of stuff. Why no Rest in Peace? We didn't build this deck. Also, we do need our graveyard with our Emerias, so that's part of the reason, at least. I have not found a use for this Hex Parasite. So far, Hex Parasite has been a little weird, and we have not gotten to play a Karametra. I don't know if it's worth bringing in Surgicals. It's not actually very good at stopping what this deck is doing without Vengevines. Legacy Kobolds was a classic in its own way. Maybe something like this, just bring in the 2 settles. I mean, I think we just want to gain life and play our big stuff. We were too slow and our opponent's hand was too fast. I mean, they had turn one hollow one, which is pretty good. I'm building a paper commander cube. What's your favorite commander? I will be sure to add your favorite to the cube. Oh, man. Maybe Venser's pretty sweet. I just really like Venser as a card. More brew-offs would be good. Is there anything else you'd like to see? We're getting through the summer, heading to the fall season. Is there any other content stuff that you'd really love? Fuzzigots, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. All right, well, this hand's interesting. We have a path at least, which is good. And our 1 forest, which is odd. Cataclysmic, kind of big. Pass the turn. Brewer's Minute. I actually have a Brewer's Minute going up tomorrow, so we will have more of that. Ooh, Scythopters. Yeah, we could play non-budget Scythe at some point. There's a Flame Blade Adept for our opponent. And passes. I'll play the forest. Let's get down Squadron Hawk. Grab a couple Hawks in case our opponent burning inquiries. Yeah, take 2. Pass the turn. Just hire some duder-dudette that streams Vintage on Mondays and Wednesdays. That would be interesting to have some different people streaming. More stupid theme decks. Yeah, I kind of miss this or that Magic, although that it never really found its voice. Down with more Magic the Gathering Arena. Yeah, Arena will continue, I think, to make itself part of the rotation. Opponent finds a Bloodghast and a Flame Wake. Yup. Storm Azure for the 1-year resub, 12 months in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Have you put any thought into what an arena budget Magic would look like? I guess it would just try to minimize the amount of higher rarity stuff that was in the deck. Jeez. Opponents had really good starts. I will give our opponent that. Their starts have been exactly what you're hoping for from a Hollow 1 deck. Down to 17. Alright, well, play the castle. Play a Squadron Hawk. We might be able to stabilize thanks to this Cataclysmic, Gear Hulk. Tutor up a Squadron Hawk. Do we choose? Each player chooses. Well, I guess we kill the upkeep path the Hollow one. Sack the League and play some blue-red non-budget Thopters. I don't actually think I have that deck built. And I actually think this deck is super sweet. We just ran into Infect twice in a row. What's the value of Mythic Wild cards? There's been different estimates. I think maybe $12-ish, $10 to $12. There's a bunch of factors that go into it. Draft on Arena, M19 Quick Draft now. Ooh. M19 Quick Draft could be sweet. Opponent getting in. Well, we might as well double block. We're planning on casting this Cataclysmic anyway. If our opponent wants to bolt a Squadron Hawk, we're okay with that. A deck with Lotleth Troll and tutor creatures like Hawks and Conquistador could be sweet. Our opponent is going to bolt. Sure. Well, you kept your Flame Blade alive. Opponent. Arena Arena Singleton. I'm in progress of recording an Arena Singleton for Goldfish Gladiators, so that is coming. Ooh, Monument, eh? That's a good one. Although we need to play this Field of Ruin first. All right, play Field of Ruin. Play Oketra's Monument. Yes. Play Squadron Hawk. And we finally drew a Monument, and now life should be pretty good. And we can still Cataclysmic next turn if we need to. Or we just make a million 1/1s and win. I remember the good old days when the chat exploded every little time someone subbed. The good old... You were here for a long time, awesome dude. You and Jay Zoller and some of the old timers. Thankfully, we've grown so much since then that it's not as practical, but still like to try to shout everyone out, because definitely appreciate it. We had Monument in round 1, where we beat Grixis Death Shadow. And then, I guess, in fact, we just died on turn 3 or turn 4, a bunch of games in a row. Caldera and Vintage. Caldera is rough. That's one of the things we learned on Against the Odds. It is not easy. You're a Mega Angler. Sure. Opponent. Oh, they get back Flame Wake. Boo. Okay. Yep. Attacks. Attacks, attacks. Well, double block Flame Wake. Take our beats. Down to 11. Opponent passes. Whew. Avacyn, eh? Well, play Emeria. And... When playing Surgical Basing Vengevine, do you name Bridge or Vengevine? It really depends on the situation. Probably Vengevine, but it really depends on the situation. Eliseth, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoop cheer for our new subscriber. What about a video series of a single deck progressing through its time in Standard? Pick a deck, play it competitively until you win a PTQ with it. Ooh, that could be fun. Let's just Cataclysmic. Well, Cataclysmic just gets our opponent back. That doesn't do much at all. Alright, let's just pass an Avacyn. Pass the turn. Avacyn. Another Flame Blade. Well, that's going to make our Avacyn better next turn. Or our Cataclysmic, maybe, next turn. Opponent cycles. Yup. Grim Lavamancer. Okay. Opponent just... Ooh. Bushwhacker? Ugh. That was less expected. Are we dead? Attacks with everything. That's not good. That's not good at all. That was not expected. Well, play Avacyn. Make a token. Indestructible stuff. So we block here, we block here, we block here, and take 3, 6, 7, 8 down to lightning bolt range. Oh, we need a martyr desperately. All right, block, block, block. Take our beats. Down to 3. Opponent passes. So play Thraben Inspector. Make a 1/1. Play... Let's crack the clue. planes. Play the planes. Dakis Terra for the 1 year resub. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our resubscriber. Thankfully, Avacyn only hits our opponent, so we would not die to that. Play Squadron Hawk. Make a token. The problem is if our opponent can just find a bolt, we're dead. Play. Let's just attack. Hit our opponent. I mean, we win next turn. So if our opponent doesn't find a bolt this turn, we should be good. Pass the turn. Opponent's to 8. Opponent, looting. Did they find the bolt? Please no. Please, please, please no. Well, they didn't snap it off yet. Maybe? Maybe we're good? MTG Goldfish needs a good limited player. Yeah, we don't really have that much limited content. That is true. We probably could have more. Opponent. Pumping the Flame Blade. Might have been better to play a bunch of lions last turn. Yeah, we can still flash out lion now. Twice. I wanted to get more flyers because of potential Flame Lake Phoenix damage. Yeah, LSV would probably be tough to get away from Channel Fireball, I would expect. Amadrin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So far, we have sideboarded out the Gear Hulk pretty consistently. It might just be that we're not getting the right matchups, but that has been our experience. Opponent gets in. Well, we just blocked with Squadron Hawk. And I think that should just do it. Yep. So Angel's going to transform. And our opponent kind of just Flame Wake themselves. Opponent passes. We flip. Transform. Wipe our opponent. Down to 5. Get in with Avacyn the Purifier and game, I believe. Whoo, we got there. Yeah, Numa is a really good limited streamer. That could be sweet. Hey, what's up, Nick? How are you this evening? Gonna drive home for an hour and a half now. Thanks for all the lows. Hey, see you, Joe Quiznos. Thanks for hanging out. Have a safe drive home. All right, run it back. Hey, Seth, is there anything that you might want to add to 8-Wack in Modern? Planning on playing it? Suggestions? I don't think much has changed since the last time we played it. Yeah, Avacyn is super strong. Awesome, dude. Have you considered a name where you invite big names to join you in the leagues or just as a versus series? Big Fish, Little Pond. I do like the name. Ugh. Well, I think this hand is a little light on casting things. Alright, we'll keep this. We got a Monument. Well, we got to keep Settle. Settle is very potentially good. Bloodstained Mire. Opponent cracks it. See how explosive our opponent's hand is. Devastating Summonings is an addition I've seen some people doing. Ugh. Alright. Thoughtseize. I assume, yeah, they take Monument. Well, they're not exploding out of the gates, so that's good. Play the planes, play Thraben Inspector. Pass the turn. Yeah, Ranger of Eos is a very powerful card. Opponent. Faithless Looting. This deck is very fun. I built it. I've been playing at Magic the Gathering Arena. Ooh, let me take a peek. Whirl, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber, Cycles. hollow one, of course. Well, that's what hollow one does. Yeah, it was a against the odds deck. Squeeze something. It was against the odds from just a few weeks ago. Well, opponent's off to the start. Here comes the Flame Wake. They are going to town quickly. Surgical Intervention. Ooh. Seems like a good way to try to cut off all of your opponent's good cards. That looks like a fun prison style deck. Thalia's Lancers. Well, play the forest, pass the turn. We just gotta pass and crack the clue and hope we remain alive. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Just watched the video today. Squeeze Tomb. That was the name of it. Yeah, it was a really fun deck. What if you could do a Commander live stream? We did Commander Clash live once, and it was pretty sweet. I could see us doing it as a special episode again. Now that we have the new Squee, we should be playing some food chain decks. Yeah, we just did a deck tag for a food chain deck in Legacy. We just need to play more Legacy, I guess, to do some of that stuff. There was a Madness deck with OG Squee a while ago. Oh, yeah, we did. I don't remember if that was a video or a stream, but there was a Madness deck with it, too. I don't think we did very well with it. I mean, hopefully we clue... I think our way out of this primarily is to settle the wreckage. Which our opponent doesn't know about at the moment. I think we're hoping we draw, like, a land and a Squadron Hawk or something. Opponent, big attack. Well, we will chump. Drop to 14. Oh, man, we're going to be so low on life. Yep. And... oh, no. Gurmag Angler. There's the land. We draw a card that we can't actually cast. Play Field of Ruin. Yeah, not good. Field of Ruin the land. Grab a plains. Pass the turn. What do you got, opponent? And there's a Bushwhacker, and we scoop it up. Well, this has been a little bit brutal. Our rate of dying on turn 3 has been incredibly high. And I'm a little bit sad. I am a little bit sad. Man, the deck seems sweet, but boy, it is not done very well keeping up with the fast decks in the format. We lost to Infect twice, and we lost to Hollow One right there. Having 0 graveyard hate is also pretty sketchy in my book. Kids are not eating tonight, although I do feel like we've kind of got the weird end of the Varian stick just with the matchups. Marcus Hirul, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Favorite Elder Dragon from Core Set 2019? I think Arcades is the sweetest, but Vivictus has really grown on me. Vivictus is a really cool card. All right, one last chance for our Emeria Monument deck to pull it together. Ah, depressing. Depressing. Well, I mean, we'll keep this hand, I guess. Yeah, we've played against just mono ultra fast decks. The good news is that means we'll probably get to wrap up with some Omir tonight, which we haven't got to do in a while, so some Omir will be good. What super fast deck will we play this time? Let's predict KCI. I'm gonna go with KCI. Should I be playing competitive Modern Leagues or friendly Modern Leagues? I guess it depends on what you're comfortable with. I don't think there's a huge difference in terms of the decks that you'll face in either league, but the friendly leagues kind of risk less, I guess. The payout is a lot flatter. When the competitive leagues, you'll do Meddling Mage. Why can't we tap? In the competitive leagues, you do better if you win a lot, but you do worse if you don't put up a good record. You lose a lot quicker. Yeah, I guess this is humans. I assume they're going to name path, so pathing our own thing to hopefully get to Ranger of EO seems worthwhile. Our hand is good if we hit our mana. Human sometimes plays a very small number of basics. And it could just be, oh, Collected Company. All right. Well, I guess that's a fine name. Land? All right. Temple Garden untapped. Well, now our opponent gets to see the surprise. Ranger of Eos. Dig out. I guess it's just two. Maybe we go. Yeah, let's go Martyr of Sands, Martyr of Sands. Yeah, that's fine. Two Martyr of Sands. Pass the turn. We have a new donation from Dumla Curtis. $3.09. So here's the deal. Just get people who work for donations on the stream and branding. Monday, Legacy Vintage. Wednesday, Limited. Friday, Jank like Cube, Chaos Draft, Flashbacks, etc. Oh, no. Really? Meddling Mage on Martyr. I guess that's a reason to not get two Martyr of Sands, because our opponent might have more Meddling Mages to make us very sad. Well, come on, land. So what do you think of that idea? Would it be worth having other people streaming, non-me people? I don't know if that would be like cool or odd. I guess it mostly is up to what all of you would think. Well, pass the turn. We do have a lot of tap lands. Not running the infinite combo of Sun Titan, Fiend Hunter, and Blasting Station. This deck is not running that combo. Alright, Mantis Rider. Opponent gets in, hits us, down to 13. Sure. We'll take it. Opponent passes. Land. Shalai. Well, pass the turn. We're just going to... Yeah, let's just ambush with Avacyn here. I think we ambush with Avacyn, then next turn we can Cataclysmic to flip Avacyn. Opponent. Is this another... There's no way, right? What are there's no way. If they somehow name Archangel Avacyn, other Goldfish people would be cool. Random people, not so much. Yeah, that makes sense. More MTG Goldfish content is awesome, except they're not. You guys could compete with, oh my god, Channel Fireball or SCG. Well, maybe we'll find a way for more. All right, there's a Mantis Rider. Good lord. Look at this setup. Well... Let's Avacyn. I think this is where Cataclysmic Gearhulk is actually going to be absurd. So eat a Mantis Rider. Drop to 10. Does this flip on our upkeep or the next upkeep? Beginning of the next upkeep. Alrighty then. Well, we got a plan. We will... play Cataclysmic Gearhulk. A card that I don't think anyone really expects. Keep our Cataclysmic and Avacyn. Yes. Oh, this is the dream. This is the dream. What's up, Elgraves? How are you tonight? Well, more Goldfish peeps. I will keep that in mind. Maybe we can find some more Goldfish peeps. Wrath away those annoying meddling mages, get in with Avacyn, flip Avacyn, kill Mantis Rider, and now our Martyr of Sands are back online. So we're good. We're good. We're going to gain infinite life and just put this game away super quickly. Yeah, Tomar has been picking it up a little bit with EDH, doing like the budget commander stuff, which has been super cool. So super happy to see some of that. And this, I feel like, is our deck working at kind of at full force. This is the dream coming true. Militia Bugler. Opponent's going to try to reassemble, but with our hand, there's no way. Hello from Canada, Seth. How are you? Have you ever thought of competing at GPs? I know it's probably not feasible with all the content you put out. Just curious. It'd be awesome to see you in a feature match down the road. I have not really thought too much about doing GPs. Let's play Monument. Play Martyr of Sands. Make a token. Go attacking. But I am interested in doing a little bit more paper stuff. I gotta practice my shuffling. What role do Tom and Jen still have? So Jen, I believe, unless I've missed something, just doesn't really do content at all anymore. She has a super cool real life job. So she's kind of just moved on. Tom is also kind of doing more real life stuff, but he's still doing the fill-in Commander Clash stuff. Have you taken any more thought into GP Denver coming up? I have not. I've gotten as far as planning on going to SCG Syracuse. It's crossed my mind to try to go to GP Richmond because it's not super far, but that's pretty close, so I don't know if I'll actually make it. Opponent gets in. Yeah, Vince has been a really fun addition. He adds his own flavor, and it's been sweet to kind of shake things up. Tom and Jen play limited. That could be interesting. All right, opponent gonna bounce something. I assume. All right, bounce Avacyn to stay alive. So we let that resolve. Then we just sack Martyr. And we are going to show our opponent our whole hand, which is annoying, but I think it's fine. Reveal our hand, go up to some super high life total. Yeah, I got to go play the Brawl Championship. Win by being the only person to sign up. That's my grand scheme. I agree with the other viewers that Goldfish is excellent. However, there's a big limited size hole in the content, and it's leaving a lot of potential viewers on the table. More limited content. I have heard you loud and clear. That seems like it could be a good plan. I am down with more limited content. Well, bring in the Settle the Wreckages. I guess Hex Parasite is also good against Ether Vial. It is a way to kind of shut down Vial, so I guess we can keep it. I really want to see Karametra do something, but so far it hasn't worked out. More Modern. We already do quite a bit of Modern. Why is it that it's kill Vince on site in Commander Clash? I don't think that's actually... I don't think that's actually true. Maybe it is. With 3 losses, do you concede before you win to pay it forward? Actually, I haven't. Unkalite and Del Rodi, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I never actually considered conceding before I won to pay it forward with extra losses. Could be a thing to consider. What do we want to take out for these settles? Let's go down. I don't know how to do this. A lot of people do limited stuff. I like the niche that Goldfish fills with janky meta decks, budget decks. And I think that's also true. Like spiky content, limited content, there's a lot of that out there. So we kind of do our own thing, which is a little, I guess, less common, at least on the big sites. Like, you don't see too much budget or jank on like Channel Fireball and SCG. But I think more people are starting to do it. There's been some cool brewing and jank content that's just starting to come up a little bit. Maybe we go down like a Ranger of Eos and maybe 1 white main. Yeah, let's try it like that. Sigarda and Wreckages side in, Lion Inspector, Karametra side out. I really want a Karametra though. That was one of the... Oh my goodness. Well, that's not a keeper. That was one of the reasons I wanted to play this deck, was to Karametra, so I don't want to sideboard it out just because I really want to see it happen. I guess this hand's okay-ish. Oh, there's Karametra. We can never cast it, though. We only have 2 lands. Ugh, Karametra to the bottom. Goldfish is the only site with content quite like it because Seth is the best. Oh, thank you, Respanut. I appreciate the kind words. Well, Scattered Groves, you. What's more annoying, Lantern or KCI? I think KCI. Also, like, no one really plays Lantern anymore. So Lantern is maybe a little less annoying just because you hardly ever actually play against it. Opponent, getting in with champion. Sure. Down to 18. Well, thankfully we got a ton of life gain. Oh, and even more. All right, play Martyr of Sands. Play a forest. We're going to gain a lot of life, so at least it's going to take our opponent a while to kill us. Sats, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. It pained me to put it to the bottom, but we can shuffle it back in with Squadron Hawk, so it's not quite as bad as it might look. Opponent. Mantis Rider? It's a Mantis Rider. Yep. Well, here they come. Can we wait? 3, 4, 5. Let's wait. If we draw a land, we can Squadron Hawk first and gain back all the life that we lost. Opponent passes. An untap land. Hex. Hex Parasite with champion. Alright. So play Emeria. Pass the turn. Now we'll just gain life in Path, I guess. And then next turn we can Squadron Hawk and start doing that. Have you ever considered adding Kitchen Sponge to the deck? Just as a of course. I had not considered Kitchen Sponge. Is it good? Maybe it's good. Humans aren't going to burn you out. Wait. Yeah, that makes sense to wait. I mean, I guess we could try to wait even one more turn. Opponent goes attacking. Well, Path. So if we wait, we do it now, we gain 12. And then next turn we Squadron Hawk, Hex Parasite. Or we wait, we Path, we drop to 2, but then we gain back... Oh, what is... Yeah, I guess we block and sack. And Path. So block champion... Block champion, sack martyr, gain some life. Temporarily up to 22. And then Path Mantis Rider. Opponent hits us to 18. We still would like an untap land. Path. Alright, well, play Squadron Hawk. Get a bunch of Hawks. I think we're just in really good shape. Why is Hex Parasite in the deck? We have not really figured that out. Planeswalkers are my best guess, but it is a very weird choice. I am not 100% sure. Pass the turn. Next, Martyr is going to gain a ton of life, though. Opponent. Thalia. Well. Path the big champion. We mostly just want to get to this Avacyn. Avacyn's so good. Opponent grows their dorks. Gets in. It's in for Planeswalkers, permanents with counters, and tutorable by Ranger VOs. Okay, that makes sense. I can see that. Down to 11. Opponent passes. Well, there's Field of Ruin. So, play Martyr of Sands. Play Field of Ruin. Play Hex Parasite. And pass the turn. Start removing them counters. No, I didn't build this list. This was a 5-0 list. It does seem unlikely to ever be named by Meddling Mage. That's very true. Opponent. More Thalia's Lieutenants. So many Thalia's Lieutenants. Opponent. Yup. Oh my goodness! Oh no! Well, now we might just be dead even through this Martyr of Sands. That is just a ridiculous amount of Thalia's Lieutenants. They just found them all. All in all in all. Well, block with Martyr of Sands. Sag Martyr of Sands. Reveal our stuff, but I don't know if we can come back from this, even if we manage to get down Avacyn. Lockout, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soup's here for our new subscriber. And then we're going to pay 2 life to save 1 life and get rid of a counter. Hex Parasite doing its thing. We're down to 12, though. Opponent passes. Untap land. Thraben Inspector. Oh, play Thraben Inspector. Get a clue. Sack the clue. Oh, no. I think we're dead. Emeria, pass the turn. Yeah, I don't think we can come back now. We have to do too much chumping. This deck has a surprising amount of tap lands. Militia Bugler. I mean, I guess we can chump and draw a Settle, maybe. No, this isn't Eldrazi Monument. It's a Emeria Monument. Opponent grows all the dorks 1,000,000 times. Militia Bugler finds Reflector Mage. Sure. And that's just a lot of lieutenants. Opponent goes attacking. Well, we block. Do we just all out block? We can't kill anything. Yeah, block and block. Drop to 8. I mean, I think it's just settle or bust. Down to 4. Opponent passes. Settle? Gisela. That's not enough, and we will scoop it up. Hey! Well, on to round 3, or game 3. I feel like this should be an okay matchup, but maybe it's not. Those creatures just got so big. I mean, I guess our opponent had a pretty ridiculous start, where they had double Champion-O-Wits, and we just didn't find our stuff. Hey, thank you, dude. I love you too. Needs Blue Eyes White Dragon off the top. I have never played that game. Whoa! Oh my goodness. $100 donation from Marcus High Rules. Wow. Thank you so much. Hey, Seth, 2 things. You kept me sane while overseas and always had the best content. Thank you for your hard work in the past year. Number 2, I really like your legendary Jeskai deck and was thinking of making it mono blue with Rayo, and Baral. Ooh, mono blue sounds really sweet. In Brawl, you can play a lot of counters and some legendary stuff. I actually really like that idea. And thank you so much for the kind words. Oh, Marcus, jeez. That is the biggest donation we've had in a long, long time. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for your service, too. I mean, I assume that that's what overseas means in this context, but thank you, thank you. Yeah, mono blue Arayo sounds like it could be pretty spicy. So you get Baral to make things cheaper, repeal with Mox Amber to flip Arayo. Jacerim's Prodigy would still probably be fine. Counter spells work really well with Baral. I could see that being a pretty realistically legitimate shell. Well, Temple Garden, untapped, run out. Opponent finally got their Ether Vial. Run out Squadron Hog. Caw! Caw! Grab 2 Squadron Hogs. Pass the turn. Lands! We just need lands. I guess we can always path our own Hawk at some point if we're desperate. Yeah, the second ability of Brawl does some looting. Jeez, $100 donation. Thank you again, Marcus. That is insane. There's a champion. There's Meddling Mage. Sure that our opponent's probably going to name Squadron Hawk. Name Squadron Hawk. Yep. And passes. Not a land. Play Temple Garden. Pass the turn. Oh, we're going to lose again, aren't we? Now I think we got to path our own Squadron Hawk, as horrible as that feels. Just to try to hit our lands. Yeah, Sarah said it could be good. Always with a million Thalia's lieutenants, this humans player. Oh my god. All right. Champion's a 4/4. Attacks. Well, block. Opponent vials in. Whoa! Alright, well, path our Hawk. Get a land. Man, we have seen so many lieutenants. Well, what are the chances our opponent just slams into this Settle the Wreckage? Down to 14. Not a land. Alright. Swing them all. No Thalias. We're dead to a Thalia. Like, literally dead. No Thalias. No Meddling Mages. Swing them all. Swing them all. Swing them all. Phantasmal Image. Meddling Mage. And they got it. Name Settle. And, well, that does it. That does it. And at first I thought we were just getting bad matchups, but now that we've played our entire league, I think maybe this deck is just a little janky or something. So overall we finish with a not great 1-4, which is basically the opposite of Tuesday when we were 4-1. And so if you want to caw, I think that this deck is not the deck to caw with. So I think the deck just feels very odd and disjointed. I like some of the ideas. It's got a lot of sweet things going on, but it has a lot of cards that are very random feeling, like Cataclysmic Earhawk, Hex Parasites, basically the entire deck. So I don't know. We did some cool things and some fun things some games, but the deck just didn't feel all that competitive to me. Ravager build. I really wanted to play Karametra, but what can you do? Welcome welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I guess it's possible that playing the deck was a pun. That could be true. There is good news, though. We get a bit of good news, and the good news is, since our league went fast, we get to finish things up tonight with a game of Momir. We haven't played Momir in a while. It is time. It is time. We did not get Bracella. We did cast Bruno once. We never cast Gisela and never had him at the same time. Yeah, Martyr Proc is sweet. I think we 5-0'd with Martyr Proc not long ago. You did a couple of big mistakes in play. Yeah, I'm sure that I did it various times. Was there anything specific that stood out? Anyway, Momir list. At the top of the list, if you are on this list, send me a Momir challenge. We have Filthy Rascal, Die Goldie, Chilbo Swaggins, Orcish Veteran, Manomars, Shears 59, and Chicken Fajitas. So if you're on the list, one more time, Filthy Rascal, Die Goldie, Chilbo Swaggins, Orcish Veteran, Manomars, Shizer, Chicken Fajitas, send me a message and we will wrap things up with a bit of Momir tonight. Bats. How to make bats more competitive. Let me see. We have a new donation, I believe. $3 donation from Cersei. Treasure chest, get a snack for the kids. All right, well, thank you so much, Cersei. And while we're waiting for the Momir challenge, we will crack a Cersei treasure chest. Hopefully it's a good luck treasure chest. Thank you for the donation. All right. Get a treasure chest. So if you're on the Momir list, as we are getting this treasure chest, send me a challenge, and we will battle a game of Momir to close things out tonight. Also, if no one from the Momir list jumps on, we will just open it up to anyone. All right, treasure chest. We still need a Nexus of Fate. We still need a complete set. We have just not had any significant amount of luck with either of those. And Moto's having a rough go of it here. Moto. You can do it. All right, treasure chest. So, as for the bat deck, I think that's a pretty good attempt at Desecrated Tomb in Standard. I think maybe a bit more removal, but maybe you can just make enough bats to chump. But I think you got most of the best ways to bring things in and out of the graveyard. All right. So, treasure chest. We have a single treasure chest. A little snack for the kids from Cersei. So, well, let's see. Thank you again, Cersei, for the chest. And here we go. One shot to feed the kids. And Wake the Dead from Commander. Okay. Cast a spell only during combat. Return X target creature cards from a graveyard to the battlefield. All right. Kind of a cool reanimation spell. I'm assuming it's not worth anything-ish. 2 cents, but cool card. Maybe we'll play a commander deck with it at some point. Well, let's just open it up. If you would like to Momir battle to wrap up the stream tonight, since no one's jumped on so far, send me a challenge. I will accept the first Momir challenge for our game of Momir tonight. Yeah, rough league, rough chest, but sometimes you just have the rough nights as far as Moto goes. Still had fun, though. I really wanted to play Karametra. That's disappointing. Oh, we have challenges blocked? Oh, no. That's not good. Challenges blocked. Alright. Let's see if we can do this successfully without revealing any credit card information. That would be sweet. I don't know. I think this was because we were getting trolled that time. Alright. Challenges should be unblocked. So send me a challenge, and we will Momir it. If you're on the Momir list, you still have priority. So challenges should now be open. Oh, man. We got them all. They all came through at once. Who's actually on the Momir list, though? Are any of these Momir list people? And who actually is on them? Let's see. Qberg, Ice X, I think this was the first one. I think Shizer said, is Shizer here? I can't see behind these. Oh, Ice X. All right, we're good. We found it. All right, it is Momir time. If you have never seen Momir before, it is... Oh, let me see if I can pull up the Momir lay real quick. It is a super fun, super casual, super random format. And this is a format that they are apparently going to be adding to Magic Arena. It'll be a little different on Arena because you only have the standard card pool. And part of what makes Momir interesting is seeing all the crazy old cards. But basically, you start off at 24 life. I don't know, where is the Momir lay? All right, there we go. You start off at 24 life, and you have this Momir avatar. And the Momir avatar... Sorry, just getting the overlay set. All right, we're good. So the Momir avatar makes it so on each of your turns, you could pay X, discard a card, and you get a random creature that's a token copy of that converted mana cost. So you'll see on our turn here shortly. Chef Seth, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Ooh, opponent's going with the one-drop strategy. So opponent paid 1, discarded a card, and got a Drown Rusalka. This card used to be played in Dredge. Back with Dredge, like standard Dredge, I believe. It's been a long time. No silver bordered cards. It has any card that's legal on Magic Online or available on Magic Online, but there's no silver bordered cards on Magic Online. They never made the unset. So the other thing is your deck is entirely lands, so you can't really do anything with your cards. We're going to make a 2-drop. You can't play zeros. It's a risky strategy. We get Prison Barricade, 1/3 Defender, Kicker, not relevant. You can make zeros. There are like, I think 10-ish zeros in the game, and the only good one is Dryad Arbor. Mana Dorks are really good. I'll bite your legs off. The league was kind of rough. We played rough matchups. We ended 1-4. We lost a lot to really fast decks. Ugh. Destroy target black creature. Exorcist. Well, hopefully we avoid the black creatures, because that seems brutal. Removal is super good. Yeah, so basically you either waste a card and get nothing if you go for 0 mana, or you get a Dryad Arbor and you kind of win, or at least like pull really far ahead. 3-drop. Oh, we should have skipped 3. Now we're going to have to skip 4-drop. All right. Ether Stream Leopard. Just an energy dork. Pass the turn. So we want to get to 8 drops. That's kind of the primary strategy of Momir. So we're going to have to skip 1 more drop so we don't run out of cards. If you pay 0, you could get Hollow 1. I don't think that's how converted mana cost works. Maybe someday they'll... Oh, opponent gets a Cryptborn Horror. What's Cryptborn Horror? Oh, 0/0 counters equal to the amount of life your opponent lost this turn. Man, I'm so excited for Ravnica coming back. Cryptborn Horror made me think of Ravnica. It's going to be such a sweet set. It is going to be super awesome. Commander cards are in. At least most of them. I think there might be a few Commander cards that are on Magic Online from older sets. But for the most part, all the Commander cards are on here. Yeah, every card from every format is legal. So you can literally get anything, as we see with Exorcist from, I think the Dark Exorcist was originally from. We might as well just get in damage. We're not doing anything with our energy. This is going to be my first standard trip to Ravnica. Looking forward to it. You're going to love it, Frostosi. It is super sweet. At least the original Ravnica is one of the best sets of all time, best blocks of all time. And then Return to Ravnica was one of the best, maybe the best return set that we've had. But they just really, they do so well with the plane. And multicolor is just a fun theme, and everything about it is awesome. Yeah, there are some auto win and auto loss cards. You can hit things that just win you the game immediately in Momir. And then Phage just loses you the game. Leveler just loses you the game. So sometimes, I mean, that's the fun of Momir, though, is it's extremely random. So you never know when you'll just win or lose. That's the beauty of Momir. What is... Ooh, Menacing Ogre, Trample Haste. When it enters, oh my god, enters a battlefield, each player secretly chooses a number. Then those, then those numbers are revealed. Each player with the highest number loses that much life. If you are one of those players, put 2 counters on Menacing Ogre. Wait, so, oh man, I didn't even know these cards worked on Moto. So we each choose a number. Whoever's number is highest loses that life. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, Ice. So what do we pick? What do we pick? Oh, we got to go 4? That seems... How about we go 23 just to guarantee? How high do we go? 25? 20 is so much. 23 would be hilarious. What happens if it's a tie? Oh, so if it's tie, we get the counters. We lose that much life if we win. 5 seems low. 10? Let's go 10. I'm pretty comfortable going to 14. But then our opponent might do 10. 10's probably enough. Let's go 10. I don't think our opponent's going to outbid 10 because they're at 20. Oh, come on. We got it. Wait, we both chose 10? No. Oh, Ice chose 4. All right. A nice little bid. Well, we get those counters. It cost us 10 life, but boom. Here comes our Menacing Ogre. I thought about doing 11 to be safe. Oh, yeah, that's true. Our opponent is probably watching the stream. Probably laughing all the way to their bid of 4. Yeah, Hoverguard Sweepers is one of the best cards in the set. Or in the format, rather. Just double bouncing is so good. There's not really removal, so anything that's removal-ish is very good. Mana Dorks are insanely powerful. Card draw is not that good, and activated abilities, unless it's killing something, are generally not that good, because you want to spend your mana making the biggest creature possible. Oh no. Oh no! We're gonna get Swamped Walked! It's happening! Who is it that always said Landwalk? Was it Veramit? I think it's Veramit. Are you here, Veramit? Or maybe I'm misremembering. I think it's Veramit, who always chides me for playing around Landwalk in Momir. Yeah, I kind of wish we had more life now, because now we are going to lose to Street Wraith, most likely. Maybe we'll get a big life linker. That would be helpful. Oh my god. Halam Shin. Haste, 4/3, gets -2/-2 as long as red is the most common color or tied for the most common color. Alright, so it is tied for the most common color. But we got to keep attacking. We do need to try to kill our opponent before the Street Wraith gets us. Yeah, we should have bid much lower. Hey, Jones Joshua. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. We will be back on Tuesday, of course, with another one. So have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday, hopefully. Yeah, the card's not great. There's a whole cycle of these, actually. They each have a different ability, but they're formatted exactly the same. And I think they have the same stats, too, maybe. Ah, yes, the good old days when magic cards were horrible. But then there's like some oddly powerful ones. Like Exorcist, that's not bad. I could see this would see play in sideboards most likely if it was printed today, I think. Here comes Street Wraith. Down to 11. We should not have bid that much life. We are paying the price. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not I guess it's not that bad, except it's not actually a 6/5. Opponent gets in. Yeah, can't block it. Have still never been phaged. That's just not a thing that happens to us somehow. All right, 7-drop. Phage. Sezek. Would deal combat damage to a player and set with them, and he counters on it, and that player puts that many cards into their library to the graveyard. Well, that's not going to help us kill our opponent. I guess it does grow our Jin. So that's a good question. Do you think, will we play old school soon? Oh, man. Me and Richard played one game for Goat Magic, which we need to record another Goat Magic. But maybe we'll do some old school. It's challenging on Magic Online because you got to actually find someone to play with. You can't just jump into a league like we do for our streams usually. But I could imagine doing it. How many lands do we have in our deck in this format? So it's a 60-card deck. Normally, I play lots of swamps and mountains, and then less of everything else. But you can play any mixture of that you want, including wastes if you so desire. Although I don't think it's really worth it to play wastes. So do we think when we get Dimir, which I believe Dimir is part of Guilds of Ravnica, are we going to get mill as a primary mechanic? Both Ravnica so far, the Blue-Black Guild has had a mill-based mechanic, or at least a mill-based sub-theme. Sezek was my first commander. I have never played Sezek Commander. That actually seems kind of fun. I'll have to build a Sezek Commander deck. Spectral Force. Trample, 8/8 for 5. When it attacks, if defending player controls no black permanents, doesn't untap during its next untap step. Oh, and our opponent gets to exercise our Sezek? Ugh. So bad. So dead. Opponent gets in, down to 8. We need a big hasty threat. We need a Chroma, something like that off the top. Oh, Ninja? Ninja would be awesome. Oh, I wonder if they'd really do that. More ninjas, I guess it would make sense with some of the cards we saw in Commander 2018. Ninjutsu's such a fun mechanic. I'd love to have Ninja of D-Powers back. Oh, haha! Oh, you thought you'd wait with your Exorcist. Well, joke's on you, opponent. Get in. Get in. We block. All right. Avacyn's very good. Avacyn is very good. Avacyn's probably going to steal us this game. We'll see what our opponent gets on the backswing, but there's a pretty good chance that Avacyn's going to take it down. I got 3 Nexuses from boxes. Ooh, that's pretty awesome. I mean, they're definitely a good I guess we should not have attacked with this. That was a silly attack. We grow our Sezek. We mill a bunch of lands. I guess this is a pretty fast clock. Next time it'll double to 20. So even though it's milling, it's still kind of a fast clock. Opponent. They need like Hoverguard Sweepers. Oh, they're at 7? Pale Wayfinder, not going to get it done, and we sneak out the victory. Dodge the exorcism. Our vampire pulled through. Actually, it was mostly Avacyn. Avacyn don't care about any exorcisms. Yep, on it. Attacks with everything. Sure. Well, block. And we did not die to the Swamp Walk. I was wondering if you could take a look at this list I've been working on for a bit. Let me take a look. Those stuns. It's pronounced Sadic. Really? Sadic? Opponent scoops it up. Sadic. Alright. I guess that makes sense-ish. Blue-black mill. No sideboards in Momir. That looks solid. I don't know if budget is any concern of it. I think more Mesmeric Orbs might be fine. Main deck Leyline of the Void is interesting. I saw Jeff Hooglin today compared Leyline of the Void to Force of Will, the Force of Will of Modern, which is pretty interesting. Chronolands for 5 months in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soup's here for our new subscriber. Yeah, Extra Pay does seem like worse surgical, unless that also is a budget concern. And mulliganing usually not a good plan in Momir, for the most part. Bone it. Discard the Forest. Elite Inquisitor. Protection, Vampires, Werewolves, Zombies, First Strike, Vigilance. Yeah, whatever. Opponent passes. Alright, let's see if our 2-top can top Elite Inquisitor. What do you got? Cephalid Vandal. Beginning your upkeep, put a shred count. Oh no. Oh no. We need this to die. This is going to mill us. Cephalid Vandal. So at the beginning of your upkeep, we put a shred counter on it, then mill equal to the number of shred counters. Oh boy. That's not good. Snow covered basics are not allowed. Only basics. Yeah, I mean, it's a good card. These kind of cards tend to get outclassed in Momir, so they're not especially threatening in this format, but it's got a lot of stuff going on. First Strike Vigilance on a 2/2 for 2 is not bad. Well, let our suicide by mill begin ever so slowly. Discard a Plains. Player bugged Dosen. Maybe it's unbugged now. Well, pass the turn. Oh man, hitting Lab Maniac would be insane, but there's like thousands of them. I think maybe we might be able to raise the Vandal. It's possible. Wild Slayer Elves. 3/3 Wither. Yep. Yeah, let me take a look, Chef Seth. Bugler Counters Company. Bugler does seem sweet in Counters Company. Yep. Alright. Mill 2 Forests. Play the land. We're going to keep going up the curve. Just trusting that the magic gods will solve our problems. Ooh. That is insane. I think the magic gods just solved our problem. Because now we get to start casting huge things. Even if it's just 1 extra mana, that's still pretty good. So Counters Company with Bugler. That looks solid to me. Bugler seems like a really good addition. Need to make a harmless offering deck with the Millfish. That would be fun. Donate it and then make the opponent mill out. Oh, we'd have to do it in Legacy, but that still could be a fun deck. Keepsake Gorgon. Ugh. Well, I guess it's 7 mana. Eventually that's going to kill something, though. Card was pretty good in Limited. I don't know if it's worth attacking or not. If we leave it back, our opponent can just, like, never attack us. Unless they want to let us kill it. So it seems like it's just really good on defense. Alright, mill 3. Play a land. But we get an extra mana, so we get to make a 6-drop. Come on. Something good. Oh, man. What are the chances of all the 6-drops in Magic? We're just getting this entire Jhin cycle this match. Gorovjin, the black one. So this one regenerates. I guess the stats are not exactly the same. This one's a 5/5 that becomes a 3/3. Thoughts on the modern meta? Feels like it's a bit too unfair broken. Maybe. Modern does tend to be like that. I don't know what you can do about it, though. That might just be the characteristic of Modern. I think it's pretty broken right now with KCI being one of the top decks, although Humans is a pretty fair-ish deck. But the fair decks, like Jund, don't seem to be at the very top of the meta at the moment. Yeah, I think this one's worse than the red one. Oh. Laquatus is champion. That's going to 6 us. Well, we're probably going to die to milling before we die to damage, so. 5 and 8. There's 806 6 drops. Alright. Well, that's still pretty against the odds. I don't know what a fixed Modern would look like. Ban list would be 600 cards long. Yeah, I think Modern, part of what makes it so great isn't the unfair decks, but there's so many decks. And some of those decks are going to be unfair decks. I don't think there's 50 fair decks in existence. Or it would be hard to have 50 fair decks, because something would rise to the top. Terrell, Reckoner of Souls, kind of just a big flyer. And also makes our Gorham Shin a 3/3 for 6. So bad. Alright, pass the turn. Oh, we're really going to die to this Cephalid Vandal. Was the deck we played tonight better than Soul Sisters? It's spicier, but I would guess that it's worse. I feel like Matt Nass is the only person putting up results with KCI. It's put up some non-Matt Nass results, but Matt Nass has definitely done a lot with it. Ooh, Captain of the Watch. Make some soldiers. Pump some soldiers. Yep. Why is our opponent not making... Opponent really does not want Phage. That is conservative. We played... So we won round 1 against Grixis Death Shadow. Lost to Infect twice in a row. Lost to Hollow One. What was our other loss? It was something else that we lost to really quickly. Norn Sisters is a really fun deck. We played budget versions of it. I like the Martyr Proc version, the more controlling version. I guess that's not Norin-y, but... Hangerback Ravager. Ooh, Traxos in Modern. Nice. That reminds me a little bit of the Hardened Scales deck, except no Hardened Scales. It's kind of like a unique affinity. It looks cool. Oh, and I wasn't looking at the lands. There's Tron lands. I did not notice the Tron lands. That's even spicier. Well, I guess we're just beating down with massive flyers. Brimstone Dragon. Getting in. Yeah. Hit our opponent. Down to 14. I mean, maybe we just win with huge flyers while our opponent cannot deal with them. I guess I can keepsake Gorgon one of them. Apparently my Sus voice is just close enough to mine to trigger my Google Assistant. Sorry about that. Hollow and KCI, Infect at the top of the Modern format. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Infect's back at the top of the Modern format. I think it was pretty odd that we played it twice in the same league. So I think that's just weird variance. Hollow on KCI, they are at the top. Also Red Black Vengevine, which I guess is Hollow One-esque. Similar, at least. Alright, mill ourselves. 1, 2. So we can make a 9. Well, we want an 8 more than a 9. Make an 8 drop. Discard the blades. Boy. Well, if we just keep hitting massive hasty flyers, we might race our own Cephalid Vandal. Oh, we can be tricky. Attack, attack, attack. Can we die on the backswing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, we can. All right. Oh, no, we have Turiel back. All right, so attack with everything. We block here. We block here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, attack with everything. Oh, we have everything back. What am I talking about? All of our stuff has vigilance. Well, we're just in great shape. How would a deck... What would a deck that could abuse Squadron Hawks in Legion Conquistador? I mean, I guess it would probably be somewhat like the deck we played tonight. Probably Oketra's Monument. Look to go wide. Opponent passes. Opponent plays a mountain. That's true. We can kill the champion. Inkwell Leviathan, but it's too little too late, and I think we got the win. I think we got the win. Well, good game, Icy IX. Opponent. Probably going to swing out, because why not? Gets in. Sure. So, block, 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 block. We got the GGs. Whoo! We got there. Yup. Good game, good game. Razia. Damage from you to you, I guess. Man, Razia is pretty strong. I guess it's 1,000,000 mana, but what do you think of a constructed format, 60 card, 4 copies, where 0 and 1 converted mana cost spells were banned and 2 and 3 converted mana cost spells were limited? That would definitely slow things down. I don't know. I don't have any idea what the format would look like. I guess lots of mid-range stuff. But, well, let's be sporting. Make a 7. We could hit a phage. Gotta be sporting. Alright. Not a phage. We draw a card. Oh, 2 cards. Alright. Go attacking. And I think we got there in our Momir game. Sweet. Another game. Alright. I guess we could do one more. We can do one more game of Momir. Good game, ICIX. Good game, good game. So if you were trying to get into Momir earlier and missed it, send me a challenge. We will do one more game of Momir. We're still a little early. So let's do one more Momir game. We don't get to play it. All right, Cryptic Dreams was waiting. They were waiting for me to say let's do one more game and snuck in. Sorry, QH. You got beat out. Cryptic Dreams was super quick. Our league record was not worth talking about. We finished 1-4. We played a lot of fair decks with a slow deck, and it didn't end up working out in our favor, unfortunately. The deck was cool. It seemed a little disjointed, like maybe it needs some fine tuning. Opponent not making the 2-drop. They're just gonna wait. Sure. Opponent passes. I'll play the swamp. We're going to make a 2-drop. We're going to get something good. Mana Dork. Or Dun Operative. Not very good. 24-hour Momir stream. That would be something. I wonder how many people would watch 24 hours of Momir. Momir, for me, I really... Ooh, Underworld Cerebus. I really like Momir as a little bit here and there format, but I think I would go crazy, because what happens with me with Momir is... eventually the randomness gets to me. There used to be Momir leagues where you could play Momir competitively, and oh, we had an artifact for this operative. All right, pass the turn. There used to be Momir leagues, and oh my god, would the variance get to you eventually when you actually had prizes and money on the line with Momir? Because Momir, it is just an inherently high variance format because of its very design. So sooner or later it catches up to you and drives you absolutely insane. Yeah, where you kind of comboing off. Sparring Golem done to operative. Ooh, Possessed Aven. That's going to be good That might be an issue. All right, let's get our own big flyer. Gisela. Hey, have a good night, awesome dude. We will be back on Tuesday, of course. Have a great weekend. Hey, what's up, Cheesecake for Crackers? No, you made it right at the end. We're just wrapping up with some fun Momir action tonight. Our actual league, not super good. We finished 1-4. We played a lot of really unfair decks. Petrovark seems pretty solid. Putting opponent down to land is nice. Howling Banshee. Yeah, everyone drained for 3. Hey, see you, Kevin Skulker. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great weekend. Race to Zakama. So I think that will be a strategy on Magic Arena because Zakama is the only 9-drop in the format. So you know, that's kind of like on Magic Online, if you get to 13, you know you're getting Emrakul Promised End because that's the only one. So I think on Arena, racing to 9 will probably be a main strategy. Oh, so Sliver Queen. All right, we can make some 1/1s. Petrovark is kind of like a mana dork. Putting down our opponent mana is not as good as being up a mana, but it's still solid. Hey, what's up, Logie Bear? It would be really crazy if they actually had to ban something in Momir on Arena. But I think it might not be impossible that might be a thing. Ooh. Wasatora Nikuru Queen. Flying Trample. When deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices a creature. If they can't, you get a 3/3 red and green Cat Dragon token. Well, opponent's on Flying Tribal. And Flying Tribal beats random ground creature Tribal by a pretty long shot. We really need a flyer. Desperately. Voros the Hunter. That qualifies. Well, again, it went Sliver Queen. And now we're back to being in pretty okay shape. On 6, you can hit Bells and Lock, but it's just 1.84% to hit him. But Bells and Lock doesn't do anything, right? Because Bells and Lock draws off things. I mean, I guess. Oh. Does Bells and Lock exile? Do you exile your entire deck with Bells and Lock? Ugh. That's not good. Caw, caw. Opponent. The Underworld Cerebus would trade with it. Maybe we still... Man. Opponent is literally getting all the flyers. We're still just going to die at 1, 2, 3. And this thing's going to turn on and kill our stuff. We need a hit here. We need a hit. We're still running out of time and are pretty far behind the 8 ball here. Come on. Support 6. Put a counter on... Okay. Man. Not the most exciting card. Well, go attacking. Go attacking. This is not Modern, Seth. Why would you lie to us? Oh, we played Modern. I'm sorry. We played a Modern League, and now we just, on the way out the door as we wrap things up, we decided to do a game of Momir. Ooh. Maybe that's worth it. I didn't realize we were going to gain a ton of life. So opponent gets back their land, but we gain 8? That's not irrelevant here. Okay. Although this Possessed Aven is still going to kill our Vorosh, which is bad. Yeah, standard only Momir is going to be a little weird. Ugh, Tidal Force. Yeah, I think our opponent might have found enough flyers to do us in. If I said 4-1, I meant 1-4. We went 1-4 with the Monument deck. It was sweet, but it wasn't very good. And the matchups were not great for it, which is probably at least a little bit of it. Tabs on Voros. Well, make an A. We need like Hoverguard Sweepers or Bounce Kraken. Stormtide Leviathan is not helpful. And now I think we're literally dead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I guess we're not dead yet. We get one more spin. Opponent taps down. I have bad news for you, Sean. Arena Momir is actually insanely expensive. It's 600 coins or gold to enter. And you don't get back much gold. Oh. Yeah, now that does it. Yeah, got us, Cryptic. Avatar Slaughter either wins or loses a game immediately. Yup. That is a crazy card. Well, we're losing our luck. You made it just in time for Momir Swift Maneuvers. We played really fast, degenerate matchups and lost a lot. We lost Infect twice. We lost a Hollow one. So I feel like a combination of not great matchups and also the deck was pretty rough around the edges, at least for us, led to a not super good record. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed with the Arena announcement as far as the prize payouts and the cost of it. Things like Pauper and Momir, they should be cheap. Like, that's one of the main reasons I was excited for them. Is one of the big criticisms of Arena, and I think fairly, is it's pretty bad for players that don't want to spend money. Like, free-to-play is hard, and the economy is very expensive and clunky. So I was thinking that things like Momir and Pauper, I thought they were going to be like Tavern Brawls on Hearthstone, where they were super cheap and people that didn't have big collections could have events. Like, sure, maybe you got to pay a little something, because nothing's free on Modo or Magic Arena, or not much is free. So I figured you'd pay a little something, but when I saw the actual prize payout and cost, I was pretty disappointed. Actually, I think we have to skip 3. Yeah, skip 3. Go attacking. Even if they just made it, is there a free option without prizes for Momir? No. The only way to play Momir will be to pay 600 gold. And then you only get a maximum of 3 games. And not even sideboarded games. They're just best of 1. So you play, because it ends at... Oh. Well, this is going to make things interesting. So this is just we each lose 3 life each turn? Alright. Well, let's see who can take advantage of that. So we tutor for lands. We each lose 3 life. Marlin. Alright. Well, make a 4. If you will never play Islands, Forests, or Plains, why do you have them in your deck? Hulking Devil. I play them very rarely. I just try to avoid it. When is Momir coming to Magic the Gathering Arena? I believe it's the end of the month. They're doing these weekend events, so it's not coming permanently, but I think it's just for the weekend. Pauper is one of them. Momir is one of them. They're doing this weird, like, 40 life thing. From what I understood, I think it's just exactly standard, but you start at 40 life, which I assume will mean... everyone plays control decks all the time, would be my guess. So, because if you're at 40 life, there's no way you can play aggro. Maybe you could play some mid-range, but I assume it'll just be all the counter spells all the time. Unless there's more to the format that I'm missing as far as, like, what cards you can play. So, but those, I believe, start the end of the month, and they're weekends only. Choose a color. Flanking. Destroy a permanent of that color. Well, I guess we'll choose black. Get in with Hulking Devil. It's possible they do daily goals that are related to Arena Brawl to make it more viable. That could be possible, Huge Elf Boy. That would make some amount of sense. Still, I think the big thing is, I think when Wizards looks at it, they see, because first place, so if you get 2 wins and 1 or 0 losses, you spent 600 gold, and you get back 100 gold plus a booster pack, and a booster pack costs 1,000 gold. So from that perspective, it's like, oh, you're doing great, you almost doubled your money. But the problem is, you can't re-enter events with a booster pack, and It gets even worse if you have a big collection and don't really need the cards in the booster pack because the 5th copy thing is still bad. So I feel like if it was just all paid out in gold, then there probably wouldn't be any complaints about it. Even if the exact same rates were going, but it was just paid out in gold. What does this thing do? Clockwork Steed, 3/4 for 4, enters battlefield for counters, blocked by artifact creatures. Alright. Let's just kill it. Kill it. In Momir, it is only creatures. There are variants that are similar to Momir that involve spells as well. One called Mojo Stow, which is Joyra, Momir, and Stone Hero Giant, has spells in it. But in Momir, you only get random creatures. Ooh, Souls of the Harvest. That's a big ol' 6/6. It's nice with free play and daily challenges, though. Oh, yeah. I mean, I am not... What does this do? The next damage that would be dealt to Lancer's L core is dealt to target creature you control instead. This doesn't work, right? Okay. So we kill Marlin? Alright. Kill Marlin. Pass the turn. No, there's definitely awesome parts about Arena, and I wasn't trying to complain about Arena in general. I just think that the payouts for these new events are doing... I think it mostly just looks bad in comparison to Hearthstone, where the Tavern Brawl things are free. Oy! Whoa! This seems like one of the best possible cards in the format. Just tap it, put a land onto the battlefield, untapped? Oh my god. I don't think I've ever had Skyward Eye Prophets. That seems absurd in Momir. I don't want to think of Arena as a cash cow, but it kind of feels that way. It kind of feels like Wizards just wants to milk every cent out of it. Ooh, Protein Hulk. Well, we're getting the 6/6s. Let's trample over with our 6/6. It's a cash crow. Caw. Have you tried playing a modern deck with Allosaurus Riders and Eldritch Evolution? We did a long time ago. Back when it, what is happening? I'm so confused by our opponents. Oh, they just like redirect. Oh, I guess, alright. Whoa! Everything lives? Huh? What happened? Why is this not dead? We must have done something wrong there. Hey, thank you, Poopy Cats. Ooh, Jackal Hops. Yeah, probably don't want to keep Jackal Hops. Opponent did not need a whiff there. They needed something a little bit better. These Encore creatures are so ridiculous. They're just so weird. So I think we did not assign damage properly is what happened. Alright. 8-drop. Liege of the Tangle. Well, keep attacking. Keep the pressure on. Opponent's going to need it a bomb, though. Opponent blocks and blocks. Yep. I assume they put a land on the battlefield. Yup. Well, let's see what our opponent hits. Stuff is dead. No, we don't have any creatures to find. So opponent needs something really good here. They need something really good or we win. Yeah, Liege is definitely not horrible. Especially with our opponent not having a huge board. Opponent. 8-drop. Oh. Torgar actually doesn't really keep our opponent alive. Liege of the Tangle is going to take it down, I think. Well, we're going to make an 8-drop. And then we're going to make all of our lands into 8/8s, and I assume that takes care of things. Go attacking. I don't know what our opponent could hit to get out of this. Opponent. Blocks. Opponent punted? Did they have something they could do there? Alright. Land, yep. Awaken. Awaken lands. Awaken. Hopefully that's all. Close enough. Several lands awakened. It doesn't really matter. Our opponent basically needs to hit like a sweeper, or they're dead. We have done good with not putting our credit card number in the chat the last couple streams, so I'll take credit for that. Yeah, Corridor, not going to cut it against all these elemental lands. And opponent, all right, on to game 3. So our last match of the stream, one more game of Momir. This one is for the winning record. Hey, thank you, Gabriel. Have a good night. We'll be back on Tuesday. Actually, we got one more game of Momir. We have our game 3. All right, keep it. Always keeping Momir. Land for our opponent. And passes. Well, mountain, go. Yeah, no planeswalkers. So any big Magic plans for anyone this weekend? Anyone doing anything sweet? F&M's tomorrow. I know there's some big GPs this weekend. LA, I think. I think there's a SCG this weekend. Ooh, Pegasus, 2-1 flyer. We're going aggro. We're going aggro. It is possible to get a Flipwalker, but it can't flip because even though it doesn't look like it, all the creatures are technically tokens, so they don't have a backside. Planeswalker Momir would be insane. That would be very insane. All right, Siphon Sliver. PTQ in Australia. Ooh, good luck. Another PTQ, modern PTQ. What are you playing in your modern PTQ? What is the deck of choice? I wish, but I'm going to a comic convention at a casino instead. Ooh, all right, flying all over the place. Get in. We're hitting like the ultimate limited curve. Very first modern PTQ. Awesome. England. Oh, Nationals this weekend. Warping Worm. Phasing, etc. Thank you for the cheer. Have I checked out the Jank Take 2.0? I have not, Plum Plum. I need to. Blue-White Miracles is away from Modern. Yeah, Blue-White Control / Miracles has really been on the upswing lately. All right. Make a. Another flyer. Ugh. Magus of the Tabernacle. All right. That's odd. Well, get in. Untap a creature. I don't know what this is. I don't think I've ever had a Magus in Momir. I don't know what I'm playing. It's either Grizzlebrand or Hollow One. Ooh. I would probably play Hollow One, but Grizzlebrand is a good way to pick up some free wins. Do you think the activate abilities of black permanents is worth the risk of getting destroyed by Swamp Walk or over Planeswalk? Probably. Ooh, it kind of just goes out. I guess that's a good way to phase. I think it is worth it, because black has some really good activated abilities. Although Swamp Walk, I guess, is fairly common. Famished Ghoul. Alright. Opponent. Passing. Alright. I guess we're going to pay for everything. Pay. Pay. Also pay. Magus makes the game very awkward. Let's make a 2-drop. Flyer. Give us a flyer. Attack, attack, attack. Untap Magus. We might be able to just win the aggro plan. Why everyone's spending their mana on nothingness. I'm going to be running Jeskai Control for my very first Modern PTQ. I think Blue-Eye Control might be better, but I played Jeskai for years. That makes a lot of sense. In Modern, I think that playing something you're familiar with is definitely a good plan. Oh, the hydration bot? Yeah, I think that was probably when I was super sick. Man, I forgot about that. I was sick for like a long time. My voice, I mean, I was sick for a week or more, but then my voice just would not come back. I thought it was never going to come back, and I was going to have to quit doing content because I couldn't talk. That would have been sad. All right. Yeah, it was a long sickness. I don't know about this Warping Worm. Does not seem too helpful for our opponent. Makes a 3. Tandem Lookout. Sure. Dazzy J for the 18th month in a row. 18 months of jank punts and good laughs. Here's to many more. Well, thank you so much for the resub, Dazzy J. It's a long time. It's a long time. Whenever I see those numbers, like 22 months, 18 months, I'm like, wow, we've actually been doing this for almost 2 years now. We're going to have to do a 2-year celebration in a couple months for 2 years since we got partnered. I don't know what we'll do for it. We'll have to come up with something sweet, but that would be fun. All right. Pay. I guess we just pay for everything. Pay. 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 Play the land. Make a 2. Imposing Sovereign. All right. I don't know if I've ever played a more aggro game of Momir. I'll go attacking. Untap. Is there a schedule as to what format Seth plays, or does it just pretty much whatever he's feeling? It's usually Modern or Standard. There's no really solid format. Right now, we've been playing, I think, more Modern than other formats. So, lots of Modern with some Standard mixed in. Once we get Guilds of Ravnica, it'll shift to where we're playing mostly Standard and not as much Modern. So, it kind of goes through that ebb and flow. This is the zoo of the Momir format. Normally, you do not want to just be making 2-drops all the time, but it's kind of working. We got through the lifelinker. We're hitting for a decent amount in the air. And our opponent's kind of stuck paying for creatures, so their stuff doesn't die. This worm does not seem good. Bone it. Oh, tap creature, thanks to our Imposing Sovereign. It is a flyer, which is going to shut us down eventually. Opponent, passing. All right. We got to pay 4. Yes. Yes. It's kind of a clunky formatting, but yes. Also, yes. Play the land. Make a 3. Cemetery Reaper. Sure. Go attacking. Untap. Speaking of schedules, don't forget you still have to update the stream schedule. Oh my god. You're right, Corn Dog. I do have to do that. Hey Seth, if you have any questions about the counterfeit subreddit and YouTube videos, I've been keeping up with it for the last couple of years and have a lot of relevant sources bookmarked. Ooh, Milk Dud. How do I get in contact with you? I would be very interested to the stuff that you have. That would be helpful with the article that I'm working on. I just have come across, I mean, I knew about counterfeits for a while. I think it was back in like 2013 maybe. I bought a collection that had them, was when I first really started knowing about it. But it was just recently I realized there was subreddits and there's YouTube review videos and websites and all this stuff. Like it was just out of nowhere, all this stuff. Opponent. Trench Gorger, but that doesn't do it. It can be huge, exile all the lands, but all we got to do is pay and swing, and I think we got there. Vermin, yeah, I listened to the songs that you emailed me, and I did like them. I just didn't really update anything. Opponent exiles all their land. Wait. Okay, so we gotta pay. I did like them. The problem was I didn't update the playlist. I've had so many problems with music on YouTube and stuff that I just don't mess with the playlist much, even though I know that your songs would not be problematic. And then now we just don't have music at all. And while I would definitely include some of your songs on a playlist for the stream, I don't know if there's enough to really just have that be the only music every stream. So hopefully if I figure out a way to do music again that is not going to run afoul with YouTube, hopefully that will be part of it. But the big problem is just figuring out how to do music, period. And we get a wall of air, but I believe we just have lethal. Go attacking. Untap, sure. Yeah, I gotta figure it out as far as the music, but hopefully it will get figured out eventually. Opponent can block with Trench Gorger, but we got there. Good game, Cryptic Dream. Good game. Singing while also narrating the games would be a challenge. Oh man, so we got in a league, was not super good, got in some Momir, which is good, because we haven't Momired in a while, and I think that brings us to the end for tonight. So everyone, reminders on the way out the door, if you want to watch back on us playing our league or any of the Momir, check it out on the replay YouTube. Normal YouTube, Super Sweet Playing Pauper coming out tonight, Commander Clash tomorrow, Brewers Minute tomorrow, all the normal stuff over the weekend, Mucha Brew and Stream Highlight and Budget Magic, so keep an eye out for that as well. The sponsor of tonight's stream, Sammy, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. The sponsor of tonight's stream, Ridge Wallet, makers of slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. You can get 10% off with the cold goldfish over at ridgewallet.com. So big thanks to everyone who hung out, who donated. You have a wonderful weekend. It was a lot of fun. We'll be back on Tuesday, 6 o'clock. I will update the schedule, but 6 Eastern with another one. Until then, have a lovely weekend. I love y'all. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon.